Thank you, Game Reaper. So, hi, welcome to the channel. My name is Karsh Goblin. This is the Goblin Cave. In the break that we're having from Saints and Sinners, because Sky Blue Shinx has about 3 weeks off, we're going to be playing some Call of Cthulhu. MrLiveProducer has taken the roles as the Keeper, not Dungeon Master, not Games... not DM or whatnot. The Keeper is what we do here, and we're going to have some fun. And yeah, so you heard taken to the cast before, but now he didn't. Oh god, that's bad. Oh god, what did we say? Did we say anything nasty? No. Anyway, the buttons don't always mute, so it's interesting. Okay. Yeah. Anyway, as I'm saying, we're going to be doing that. We're going to have some fun. We're probably all going to die. We're all go insane, or one of the two. And we're just going to have some fun. Because, yeah. So let's switch across to everybody else. Hopefully the mute works. Yay!
Hey.
So, and of course, everyone's moved.
Hello. Everyone's muted?
No, not muted.
Yay, we're muted.
Not muted, moved.
Yay.
Oh.
Yep.
Hi, I'm Gamer Princess.
Hey.
There we go.
I'm Phil.
Nope, that's the wrong one. Almost. We're totally professionals here.
Yeah, we're professionals.
Yes,
Totally
yes, we are.
professionals. There we go. There we go.
Is this where we roll a
professionals.
sand check just because names are completely wrong?
Am I good? Hopefully I've got the names right.
Yep, you're all
we're
good.
Yep. So, how is everybody today? Oof.
I didn't sleep.
Tired.
What else is new?
Fantastic.
So, the Australians are tired and the Americans are great.
It's a brand new day.
We still outnumber the Americans though.
True.
So far.
Takes the majority.
Ooh. So, Mr. Lab Producer is going to be doing the keeping. So you're in the keeper spot today. We'll do the other introductions of who we're playing, and we'll leave Princess to last because haven't really done this before. So, Will, would you like to do your introduction?
Sure. I am Will. I am a person, a human being, and I like to play role-playing games. Are we describing who we're playing, or are we introducing our characters later?
Actually, no. Introduce your characters. Actually, no. Describe your character.
Describe your character now.
Describe
Okay.
your character. Just
Okay. Yeah, I'm Will. I'm going to be playing Wentworth Aversberry, and I'm going to be doing my best to try and keep my voice on for the whole time. But if it gets really serious, then I might just actually yell a bunch of expletives. So yeah, yeah, I think that's it. We'll figure out who the character is later. It's fine.
that's all right.
Emmy?
Pass.
Oh, okay. Hi, I'm Emmy Rabbit, but you guys can call me Emmy. Today I am going to be playing Lois Russer? Russer?
However you want to pronounce it.
My brain. Okay, yes. Lois Russer. Who is looking great. Anyway, that's me today.
I'm playing totally not Indiana Jones. It's
No.
totally not Indiana Jones. It's absolutely not. No, that would be copyright. No, we're playing Nevada Jones, who is an archaeology professor who has a weapon and doesn't have a whip though. But the dusk cloak and everything, totally not a whip off. No, totally not. Also has a famous father who he seems to be in his... No, anyway. So that's my character. Gamer Princess, welcome to the channel.
Hello.
Thank you for joining us for this. Who are you and what are you playing as well?
Well, I go by Gamer Princess, but my real name is Abby. And today I will be playing Keiko Kane. Keiko. And she is a science student, so
See, it's supposed to be Hang on.
Yeah, she's like Japanese.
How's
Yeah.
it spelled?
It's literally Keiko and then
No, that's
These
just-
are
it's-
all pre-generated characters.
I'm just-
the
Just saying the name Keiko.
I know you say it too fast. It's like Keiko Kane.
Yeah.
Like. It's like
I'm just looking at it,
1920s,
and that is
everybody.
such a weird Japanese name.
I'm going to check that because now I'm
Yeah.
confused.
So we're playing the pre-made from the starter kit from the Call of Cthulhu. That's what we're using the pre-made characters for, and that's what the images are for as well. Just a couple of caveats before MrLiveProducer does his intro, and and we'll probably go straight into the game from that. The audio that you hear in the background is from Syrinscape. We'll be crossing between probably Syrinscape sci-fi, which has a lot of the 1920s stuff. If you do go into the horror stuff, we'll be using some of the Syrinscape fantasy. Check out Syrinscape. They do amazing stuff for your online, offline role-playing needs, and they've pretty much got you covered from fantasy, sci-fi, or horror. We've changed our little donation system today for this campaign, or this little adventure. So the normal $1 per donation, $1 or 100 bits, etc., gives the players a D4, D6, D10, D12 to add to their rolls, to help them out. It's actually in this system a minus to their rolls to get even lower. If we go over that though, there's going to be a 50-50 chance of everybody losing 10 sanity or losing D10 sanity or gaining D10 luck points, essentially, which we can spend on rolls. So it can go really badly. The other thing I just wanted to mention as well, which I've totally blanked out and forgotten about, there is something else I needed to speak of. That's it. This is Call of Cthulhu. We are set in the 1920s. This is a 1925 era. The era itself is not as progressive as where we are now in society. So if we say things in this game over the next few weeks, it's not our opinions. We're just trying to play the characters in that time period. Just please don't go on to that, because we'll probably be changing a few things as well during play, because it was less enlightened, far less enlightened time period. I just wanted to put that out and just make sure, yeah.
They won't work.
No. And there's been also allegations over the years that that the creator of this series, Mr. Lovecraft, also was certainly not. But we won't get into that. We're just here to have fun, just putting that out there. And we're also using the X card system, so if anything feels uncomfortable, we can just move on and move past it. So that's it. MrLiveProducer, would you like to do your introduction, and then we can kind of start where we are?
Okay. Well, I'm MrLiveProducer. I do video production and VR exercise. I hit block. It's pretty much the best way to describe it. I hit block. And I will be your keeper today, and we are playing Call of Cthulhu, and the storyline is amidst the ancient trees. And here's my little Cthulhu here. He's going to be watching us, watching the dice. So he's going to be, well, he's going to be sitting here where you can't see him, but just we know he is watching.
He's
Always
always.
watching.
Always watching.
Always watching Wachowski.
Oh my gosh.
Mike
Always
Wazowski.
watching. I have a very bad memory.
And we've broken it. So,
That didn't
Start.
take long.
That was
oh yeah.
creepy.
Always watching.
I'm just gonna leave now.
Anyway, we start our story as all stories do, in a car. You are all Keiko, Lois, Wentworth, and Dr. Nevada Jones is in a car on their way to, I have a complete mind blank about where you're traveling to. It's always the
Just
way.
Wing it all. Wing the whole thing.
Is it a potty?
Well, you are on your way to pick up Jane Strong from location.
Location.
Bennington is where you're traveling to. And you, Dr. Jones, yeah, I had to say that. Dr. Jones has just, you're coming back to the Arkham University because you have just found something that might make your day. You have found a series of books to be delivered to Charles Lester, a young up-and-coming professor at, there we go, Mr. Tronic University. And this could be your claim to actually claim to fame.
Claim to fame.
Claim to fame. So you have been asked by Charles Lester to pick up Jane Strong, and on your way back from finding these books, and you are currently driving along the main highway to Bennington to pick up Jane Strong. So if you want to do any chat in chat, this is probably the best time to do it, because you're going to be hitting
to Bennington.
Bennington. You're going to be hitting Bennington in probably an hour's drive time. So it's getting close to dusk at the moment for you.
Oh, what are the rest of us traveling for?
Your Wentworth went along first to confirm the books, to make sure they're original articles, because he's their language professor. Lewis, you are the driver because you're the engineering student, and Keiko is there. Why is Keiko there? For friends of Lewis Russell. Friends of Louis.
Okay.
Extra credit.
That sounds good to me.
Course credit.
Extra
I
credit.
think I was just like there.
Extra credit. I like this.
He's
Extra
like the
credit works
extra
well.
friend who tags along.
Like, I want to
actually-
go on a trip.
It was actually an Uber. She was just along for the ride.
Yeah.
You could have picked up Keiko from another town on the way, because it's 1920s. You're actually all driving. I actually found this. Hopefully, a 1925 Vauxhall 1440. So this is the car you're
Oh my
driving.
god.
And the back of the car in the trunk
Ooh.
is the books that you're delivering. So you pretty much decided save yourself money on bus fare, because it's 1920s. Money, it's $2 in 1920s is like $100 in Australia, $100 an hour, isn't it?
I don't know,
It's
but
insane. I
I
have
don't
no.
think it's that. It can't be that.
I'm going to check the inflation calculator.
we've all got $2 on our character sheet, so I'm saying it's like
Yeah.
$1,000 now.
It's $25 ish.
Yeah. So you got a decent amount.
American. Yeah, $25 American dollars. So.
Mhm.
Have
broke.
one adult dollar.
and I have 1,000 Monopoly money. Alright,
Yep. So
And I've
Is
got
there
the
anything you want-
Necronomicon.
yeah.
yes, of course you do.
Where is Professor Jones at?
Professor Jones they're all traveling the same car at the moment,
Okay.
I'm right
and you're
here.
about to drive into Bennington because you're pretty much delivering the books and picking up students on the way back to university.
What was the name of the person we were going to deliver the books to?
The person who you're going to be delivering the books to over at the Massachusetts University is Charles Lester. Lefter. Leiter. I can post that in chat if you want me to.
Yeah. He's a younger professor. Is what you said?
Yeah, he's a younger professor. You hear rumors that he's bending rules a little, but he's not done anything to disgrace the university so far.
Okay.
There are little things around the university that he's getting into bad business, but nothing's been proven yet.
Okay.
So you're on your way to Bennington to pick up Jane Strong. If anything's going to go in the car, this is the time. Otherwise, you're going to be driving to Bennington around, let's just say 6 p.m. because you've stopped, you've filled up petrol, you've enjoyed yourself, you've had a nice trip. It's a nice, relaxing drive too. It's a nice, relaxing drive. Nothing completely crazy going on. So
Yeah.
God, that petrol. I mean, 15 cents for petrol. What are they going to do? They're going to keep on charging us more and more for petrol every year. I can't believe this. 15 cents.
I mean, what can you say? It's not even your car, Professor Jones.
True. But
actually, it belongs to the university, by the way.
Oh, exactly. It's not even your car, Professor Jones.
But
It's
they
not even
still-
our
If
car.
research goes well, we should discover some more soon.
Oh, yes, it is true.
I just
How long do we have left, Lois?
About an hour.
All right.
Not long. Though.
Let's see. Where did there it is. And he just kind of pulls out a small notebook from his lapel, and he just pulls it out and just kind of starts writing something down. It says, "Those books that we're supposed to deliver. Are they? I can tell that they were from centuries past, but were you able to tell exactly where they're excavated, Professor Jones?"
The books, sorry, I should have told you, came from the estate of the late Joshua Hobbs' house.
What?
so I don't know where they were excavated, but they were from an estate sale. Best places to buy books these days. If you don't want to actually go out and do all the archaeology yourself, you can always buy up the books from other people that have died. And they've done all the hard work, but sometimes it's good to get dirty out in the field. Well, it's dangerous out there.
I don't think that you and I have the same direction in life, then. I don't think that I like... Being outside in the dirt and the sun is not really my forte. It's more of yours.
Well, that's why you just need a hat. The hat is important. It really makes the look.
Of course.
Really?
Well, of course. Like, you've got to look rugged. You've got to look strong. You've got to look like a go-getter. Otherwise, the university, they're not going to keep funding.
I'm not sure why they're even funding you, actually.
Well,
You never show up for class. And you never teach any of your classes. Every single one of your classes, I've always seen you on a field trip of some kind.
Field trips are
Just yesterday.
important.
Oh,
I just saw you digging up the back garden once.
Well,
Exactly.
you never know if there are ruins in the back garden. You never know who have been there before. Some people call it gardening. I call it archaeology. It's very important. You need to learn to dig.
Of
And because I'm going
course.
to be
Working off the achievements of others?
Exactly. I mean, you
Miss
know what's
Russo,
under there, Professor Jones.
could you roll me a drive auto check, please?
Me?
Yes, please.
We crashed the
no,
car.
no, the monkey. So press that, and then I press the big dice button.
Yep.
I think, yeah. Oh.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, wow.
I'm out, guys.
We crashed.
That's me for the rest of the...
Crap.
Oh,
I'll
was
die
not
instantly.
expecting that.
Fastest game.
Would you like to push that roll? Push the roll.
Yes!
Please. The car swerves. You think you've almost got it, and the car stalls.
What's going on?
Lois, is everything okay? Or what happened?
I don't know. The car went out of control. I get out and like check the engine.
It's bratted. You've got to wait there for the... It's an old 1920s car. What do you expect?
It overheated.
It's overheated, so you're going to be there for... Instead of getting to town at 6 p.m., you're going to get there about 7, 8 p.m. So you wait for about an hour, just waiting for it to cool down. And eventually get back to driving, and you pull into Bennington at about 9 p.m.
Well, now we're late.
I mean, it's
Can't be
fine.
helped. Ve-
Um,
vehicles can be finicky things sometimes.
Yes.
And running towards you, you see the local sheriff. He's shell-shocked. Someone roll me a spot hidden, please.
Spot hidden.
I'm not doing it.
Sure.
Anyone can roll me a spot hidden.
I used up
I-
all my luck
Regular.
last night, apparently.
62.
Okay, Wentworth sees nothing.
I can try.
Yep. Anyone can roll spot hidden. This is the sheriff is coming up to you.
Nope.
Okay, Nevada. You see blood on the sheriff's clothing.
Sheriff, is there anything wrong? What's happening?
I'm deputizing you people. We've had a kidnapping. A ransom went wrong. You can see he's out of sorts. He's seen something go wrong really bad.
Sheriff, do you need to sit down?
No, they've stolen Jane. They haven't given her back. Report to the sheriff office 9 a.m. tomorrow. Go to the hotel. Just tell them I sent you. Free room, free board. Just come to sheriff's office 9 a.m. tomorrow. We're getting a posse together. And he runs off, and you're pretty much being conscripted to the room.
Okay.
And
A posse,
he's
now
fully-
that's archaeology.
That's not what archaeology is.
Well, why else would I have this gun?
But yeah, put that down. Put that down.
when are ruins dangerous places? I don't understand.
It's the natives. The natives are the dangerous places. Well, the dangerous people.
Yeah.
They kidnapped
What
Jane.
natives were you gonna? Of course, but aren't we in the middle of the city? Isn't that why would there be natives here?
Exactly, they kidnapped Jane.
And Jane is the person that you're coming to pick up.
Mm.
Well, I
Okay.
guess let's deliver these. Why? Hold on. Why did
Yeah.
we need Jane? Why did we need Jane again?
She's a student at university, and you've doing a favor to
We're picking
Okay.
we're picking up Jane because you
To
had
take-
the hots for her.
Oh, okay.
No, are you saying
Let me
It's
just write-
1920,
let me
the
just
age
write
difference
that.
doesn't matter.
Let me just write
Uh,
that down.
age difference doesn't matter.
And
So
the
you're picking
fact
up
that you're a
Jane to take her
professor
to
and a
university.
student, that doesn't matter either.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So you're picking up Jane. So you, sake of expediency, you find a hotel. You've explained what's happened to the clerk. The clerk nods their head and goes, "Yes," and shows you to 2 rooms, one for the males, one for the females, and you sleep. Now, am I going to be an evil bastard or a nice bastard? I'm going to be an evil bastard. Roll me a luck check, please.
Everybody.
Everybody,
All
roll
of
me a
us?
luck. Yes.
Who gets bed bugs?
Okay.
Who doesn't?
Where? Oh, there it is. There's luck.
Top corner.
Find it. Where's luck?
Okay.
Hey. Yes.
Top right.
Dream
I have
success,
an
hard
88.
success, and 2 failures.
Oh, I found it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Goodness.
I made up for the.
Yeah, you made up for that one. So, Wentworth, you're going to have a bad dream this night.
Oh no.
Yes.
Oh, books. They're coming alive. They're eating.
No. I'm gonna, all right. I'm not going to do Restless Night, so that's a 2. So that'll be that one. All right, Wentworth.
Mhm.
You have a dream. The forest extends all around you. The path cuts and snakes its way between the trees, carpeted by freshly fallen yellow leaves. It has begun to dry and wither as a sickness infests them. You're walking slowly down the path in silence. Nothing moves but you. There is no wind. There is no sound. Everything is dead. You feel something calling you further down the path, just at sight. There's a clearing up ahead. Yellow light reflects off something. Could it be water? There's a snap of a twig behind you, and as you turn to look, a sharp pain sinks into your chest as something plunges into you. You wake up with a gasp and a splutter. Roll me a sand check.
Okay.
Ooh, sanity check already.
Sanity. Regular.
Feel a lot of those.
Roll. Extreme success.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have dreams like this all the time.
Reoccurring.
You lose no sand.
All right. Ah,
You just wake up in a start, and let's just say you're the first one up. You wake up at 7 a.m. You wake up in the start, and the room is dark. You clutch your side where the sharp stabbing pain was, and you look down and realize it was nothing.
oh. Is Professor Jones in this? In this room
Professor
as well?
Jones is there. He's snoring.
All right. Okay. I'm just gonna be up for the rest of the day then. I'm not gonna dig
Oh,
any
no.
further into.
Okay, so as everyone wakes up, makes their way down to the hall, down to the bottom of the thing, and you look out the front, and the streets of Bennington are buzz with the news and gossip about the gunfight last night on the edge of the forest. There's talk of police cars, sirens, shotgun blasts, and escaped kidnappers. The locals are saying that the 3 gangsters were killed and 2 police officers were shot. Some say wounded, others say dead. Posters are going up around town saying that the sheriff is organising a manhunt to find Lucas Strong's missing daughter and catch the escaped gangsters. Everyone in town is invited to the meeting at the police station. Rumor has it that Mr. Strong has announced a $5,000 reward
Wow,
for
that's
the
almost $1 million.
second of his daughter and is willing to pay anyone who can aid in her rescue. So is there anything you want to do before breakfast, before we head to the sheriff's office?
Well, I think we need some guns.
I don't think.
Or anything
I mean,
about
as
the like gangs and all that in the area.
Roll. Oh, what role would this be? Because you haven't been around here. It will be explained in the police office, and then you can do your research.
Okay. Because background stuff.
Oh,
yeah.
Could I try and find like a map of the area or something? Maybe.
Yeah. Let's just say it's pretty easy to get one. You talk to the
Concierge.
receptionist at the hotel.
Okay.
Concierge. It's a it's a small it's a dive, and you get I'll move you to the map screen now, and you get shown this little map of the area.
What was the reward?
5,000.
Yeah, you'll be millionaires.
And you, if you want to scroll down a bit just to show the map. Actually, I can probably do that.
That is quite a bit of money for a daughter, but it's
Yep, and you're at the #1 location.
It'll make a
Okay.
good dowry.
Sure.
Yep. Okay.
We need to go to the sheriff's office, yes? Or
Yes.
have
Yes.
we already played?
Yeah.
Yep, sheriff's office. There we go.
I think arm up, get some shovels and some picks.
Why are you so keen on digging up everywhere we go, Professor Jones?
Well, in case there's a dead body. In case they're
Well, we don't know
hiding
she's dead
underground.
yet.
What are you going to do with the shovel? Slice it in half.
Maybe.
Okay.
All right.
So-
all right then.
And with that being said, you walk into the police station's office. Now, Sheriff Jenkins is there. He's the one who deputized you last night. He's washed, he's showered. He doesn't look as shocked as he was, but having a shotgun go off right in your face does tend to shell shock a person. He says, "Okay, everyone, quiet down." As you may or may not have known, that local annoyance, Sydney Harris and his gang, has kidnapped James Strong, daughter of Lucas Strong. Lucas Strong here is the owner of the local waterworks, and as you've read in the paper lately, he's putting a new reservoir in for us, so hopefully that the town of Bennington can grow. Now, Harrington has, because there was a report in the paper about some information, a glance at the local reporter, who shyly looks away because he knows he's done wrong, has demanded $10,000 ransom for Jane's return. And the handover was supposed to be arranged at the last night at the edge of town. Now, everything was supposed to be going well, but we don't know who shot first. It was either our fine, you see a little twitch in his eye, our fine officers, or the Harrington and his men got twitchy and blood started flying. He gestures to his face. We can still see the redness of where the shotgun could almost got him. He was very lucky that day. And both sides ended up shooting. We got one of the fighters, one of the ransom people, we think, but we lost 2 of our own. And he just pauses for a moment. And we believe the escapees have fled back into the forest where they are believed to be holding Jane. Now, he gestures Lucas Strong. And Lucas gets up and says, "I am personally offering every man, woman, child here $25 a day." to anyone who joins the hunt. It'll be a real kindness if Harris's dead body was brought back, but I've been told by the sheriff that all efforts should be made to bring him in alive. They stole, or took the 10,000 anyway, but I haven't got my daughter back. I don't care. Man, woman, black or white, I don't really give a care. Just bring my little girl home and you'll get paid. And the sheriff opens up to any questions to the people. If you have any questions, this is the time to ask.
I have a question.
Yes?
What part of the woods exactly did they run to?
They went towards the woods. There's any locals around here knows that the outskirts of the woods are usually pretty good, but the further you go in, the further. It's Bennington. We've had reports. The forest is not a good place to be. And if you've read the local paper, you'll notice that we've had some issues with it. There's reports that says that the forest is haunted by the ghosts of 19 Civil War soldiers, which I don't believe, to be honest. But it's not a good place to be, so we've talked to our Arthur J. Spencer's hardware and gun store down on Main Street that everyone who is involved goes down there, can pick up a pack of essential gear for the forest, because it's not a place you want to go. And we are aiming to pretty much close a noose around everyone to pretty much drive them to where our police officers are going to be, to hopefully choke them, corral them, and get Mr. Strong's daughters back.
Have you had particular issues with this group before?
Um,
Of this nature?
This is the first time they've actually done kidnapping. They're usually petty crooks and all that stuff. And they're general annoyances, but this is the first time that they've done something like this. We don't know why. The newspaper report said there could have been some precious metals found. And we've got a survey team out there at the moment trying to just make sure that the reservoir that we're going to build isn't going to leak any situations. But the report in the paper, again, another look to the reporter, said that precious metals, and since Mr. Strong is rather affluent in the situation, thought they could rip him off even more. But this is not a situation. And Mr. Strong was just waves off, says, I don't care what's been done, what's been reported, bring back my daughter. And yeah. And
have you made any surveys of the forest in the past? Do you know anywhere where they may be hiding in that?
There is an old abandoned location near the lake in the middle of the forest, which we think they may be held up. But there's also trapping, hunting lodges everywhere throughout the forest. The further you go in, the further you don't want to be out in the actual forest. There's been sightings of bears, other things. You don't want to be out there without protection.
You abandoned location. Do you know particularly what it was?
Not off the top of my head. I have to refer to our maps. There was a forest, there was early logging situations closer to the lake, and the river brought down the logging. It's been disused now for about 10 years or so. The dangers of the forest and reports of bad dreams has really, really stopped it. But we're hoping with the new reservoir and everything else being built by Mr. Strong here, we can get Bennington back on the map as a place for people to want to come and enjoy the forest and all that stuff. But again, with people like Luke, Sydney Harris, and his gang, it's not been easy to actually do this. So hopefully, this might put an end to bad situations. Hopefully, but again, where's a town? There's always going to be crime and going to be a business for us. Any other questions?
How big is this gang?
There was 5 people. We reduced that number by 2 last night. So there's 3 people left, apparently. Sydney Harris and, you can see the sheriff trying to do a recall about the names of the other 2, which is where I actually am trying to go to my information on the other people of
And of course, they're armed.
Eugene Clayton. That was the other person, I think. There was one other, but I can't for the life of me remember his name.
Have they got family in town? Or are they all from out of town, loners?
Eugene's family passed away again 5 years ago, and he's just been a general nuisance ever since. So no family in town, unfortunately. If there was, we'll have words to say with them. Any other questions?
Following up on his, where did the gang usually hang out in town?
At the local bar normally, but it's shut at the moment, unfortunately. The owner went to the forest, actually, which is very apt in my situation. The 3rd member of the gang could be the bar owner. They're always chatting in secret. But again, it's closed. Any other questions?
Another question for you, Sheriff. On this map, and do you have a map of exactly where they would be found? I mean, the problem is that you're not really giving us much. Have they corralled it to certain points in the forest, or have they? Are we just going on a chase?
What we're aiming to do is you're going to have groups of 4 or 5 people, and you're going to be allocated to areas. And as you pretty much go through the forest, you're all going to be surrounding them, and we're going to be pushing them towards where the lake is.
I see.
So we're pretty much corralling them and pushing them towards the lake. The lake is not a really defensible position, and we can then dispense justice, as it were. He points at you 4. You're going to be operating from the northeast position, and you're going to be walking northeast towards the lake. And you're probably going to be one of the first people to go out. So you've got 2 hours to go to the store, get materials, and report to your first point where we can start, hopefully, rescuing this poor girl.
And with rescuing the poor girl, you're not caring much about the health of those that took her away?
Mr. Strong speaks up and just... I've been told to tell them to bring him in alive, but it'll be a real kindness to this old gentleman that he would be brought in on the shield he broke. And you can tell that he's miffed. He's pissed. He wants to pretty much get Eugene's head, puts it on a pike, and puts that outside of his door to show people what happens if they deal with his family.
And of course, any legal troubles that comes thereof due to this, we would have support financially, lawyers, solicitors, etc.
No one will miss him. And you see this murmur of approval from the room. You can tell that Eugene is not well liked. He's part of the town, but he pretty much lives outside the town.
Was it Sydney Harrison?
Sydney Harris is the other person. And because of your question earlier, I think the 3rd person was the owner of the bar. Because it hasn't been open for a while. It's been closed for refurbishments, but we all know what that means.
Well, they shouldn't be selling alcohol anyway.
You're a prohibition agent, boy.
No, just officially.
We stay off the radar. They don't bother us. We don't bother them. And you see with that little comment about prohibition, he pretty much waves you out of the room now and says, get your gear. Go to, if you want to have any information, go to the Bennington Bugle. That's the local news agents. You can get information from there. Otherwise, be at your start position at 2 hours' time. Good day. And shuns you out of the room, pretty much. You can tell the prohibition thing really. You can tell that this people didn't vote for the prohibition, and they don't really. They're a small town. They don't really agree that the ATF really should be involved in this, and yeah, they didn't enjoy that.
I think the Bugle might be a good place to find some more information. They seem to know a bit more and have been writing stories about these people for a while, and about that. And the bar might also be a good place to search if you have time.
It seems as if we have a bit of a couple of
Yes,
places.
about 2 hours.
2 hours you got.
Should we split up or should we all go together?
We'll cover more ground if we split up, I believe. Let's see. Let's see. For 2 hours, how far away is the bar from here?
Oh, it's very close.
Very close.
It's next door
It's not next door.
to the police
Although it'll be
station.
hilarious.
Right next to the police station.
The forest is the other door side.
So
They
it's
just,
police
like, literally
station,
turn the other
forest, police station, forest, police station.
Yeah. Let's see.
And there's a lake somewhere in the forest.
Yeah.
Is the TV station really close by as well? Is it? We can get there within the 2
You
hours.
said TV station.
Did I say TV station?
You said TV station.
I meant reporters area.
What's a TV?
What's a TV?
What's the new bar?
Tuberculosis.
I have
TV.
meant reporters.
Reporters.
The news agent,
Daily
the Daily Bugle, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's get the name of the place. So, ooh, we have a.
Thank you,
This just in.
thank you, Troll Games, for following the channel and becoming another one of the goblins to serve in our goblin horde. We need as many goblins as possible to chase off the kobolds that keep on attacking the studio. Thank you. Hopefully enjoy the show. Anyway, let's go back. We've got the...
Okay, so who's going to the Bennington banner? Which is the news.
Is that the
newspaper.
bar?
That's the newspaper.
Oh, but
I'll
Wentworth
go to
will
the
be going.
bar.
Wentworth will
Okay.
be going to newspaper.
Newspaper, bar.
I think the bar's the action. I think that's the... I think the newspaper's more the library. I think that's definitely Wentworth's
The
field.
library.
I think I'll go to the newspaper.
Okay,
Library is
so-
very-
Okay, so roll me a library use check, please. You go up to the Bennington banner. You talk to the receptionist and says, you're asking about the kidnapping, and you just want to look at their archives. They nod. They've been told by the sheriff to actually let you through, and you're led into a room with all the old newspapers. So give me a
Smells like home. All right.
just give me a library use.
Oh, do I roll that too?
Yep,
Yeah.
you're both in there. You can both give me a library
Okay.
use.
Let's do it. Library use. Ah! There we go. Oh my goodness. Nope.
Okay, we got one success. That's good.
Oh, wait, hold on. That was luck. Hold up.
Oh,
Sorry. I thought I
Gotta
pressed
test
it.
that's
You
all
gotta
right. It's a new sheet. It takes a bit. to get
There
used
we
to.
go.
Oh.
Still fell.
Turns out it
Okay.
didn't matter.
Literally 1 point off. Okay, so you're reading through the archives. You find that the forest has actually a very interesting varied history. The forest is actually used as a hideout for fugitives trying to escape conscription into the Union Army,
Interesting.
and many have been believed to actually fled to the Canadian border. you also read and actually spot more recent articles describing Strong's plan for the reservoir, and the fact has been recently sent out to a geological team to survey for precious minerals in what will become the reservoir's bed. And you just see more and more articles about that. And let's see, can I give you this information on that role?
Interesting. I didn't know our city had such a rich history. Let's see. Did you find anything cocaine? I mean, cocaine. Oops, sorry. Did you find any Keiko?
Did I find any cocaine?
Find any cocaine?
We're not looking for medical supplies.
Actually, no, you can actually get cocaine. It's the 1920s. Cocaine is actually over the counter.
Yes, it's medical.
Oh.
We know what
First
you were
aid.
named after. Did you find anything, Keiko? Sorry.
You also see there's like a little town rumors section about information about local ne'er wells. They don't mention anyone by name, but they say that people have been seen near the bar hanging out, and they hope that it's not a reflection on their town. That small town stuff. There's like everyone knows everyone's name. They know their business. They don't say it out loud, but it's all reported. There's also a report that some brown bears have been spotted around the forest, and to tell the hunters to be careful, go out, take larger weaponry than you expect, and just be careful and stay away from certain locations, which, depending on roles, you might spawn the location or use the town's terms for them, like stay away from the hooked knob and all that stuff. Let's see. Do I actually have a photo of Mr. Eugene? No, and there's also a news story about because sorry, I've just got like 20 different windows open here. A little story about Lucas Strong's daughter is going to university, and the whole town wishes her the best. The typical glad handing stuff that local celebrities get. And that's all you find, unless you want to do another library roll. But that will eat into your time, and you may not be able to get to the store, the hardware shop in time. Let's just say that was an hour's worth of searching to find that information.
Okay.
Mic's off. Well.
Huh? What?
There you go.
We found
Hey.
there it is. I think we found everything we need. Did you find anything, Keiko?
Sadly, no. This place is very unorganized.
It seems that it is quite a bit unorganized. They do need to hire a new librarian, but...
Yes, I literally see rat traps in the corner.
Well, the libraries need to read too. The rats need to read too. So I think we should probably make our way back then. I've got a couple of things that I've learned here, but not many things of help. There are brown bears apparently in the forest, so...
Ooh, better watch out for those then. Good thing the professor house is gone.
Oh, that is true. I also have a gun.
Oh. I just have a hockey stick.
Oh, perfect. If anything happens, then you can shoot a puck. All right,
Yes.
let us
away.
Let's go.
Okay, and while that's going on, we'll go back to Lewis and Dr. Jones. And you've walked up to the local bar. You've spotted the door. It's closed. A sign saying closed for renovations is on the front.
So, back door or front door? Which one do you want?
Mike? Emmy?
Ah,
There we go.
front door's more
And
fun.
Will, check your focus. There you go.
Okay.
There it is.
Front door's more fun.
I try and open the front door.
You want to knock on the door?
I open it. Try and open it.
You try to
You just
open
hear
it.
this. You just hear this clatter. It doesn't move. You look at it. There's a simple lock. Do you want to try going in the front door? Or do you want to go in the back door? Do you want to do a spot hidden and see if there's any windows open?
Yeah, let's check the windows and let's
Okay, roll me spot hidden.
Look.
see if there's any of those easy to open or ones we can smash easily.
I always forget that I have to. Oh, yeah. I'm making up for that really bad roll.
Okay. You look around. I'm going to give you the key to the front door. With the extreme success, you find the key to the front door and you open it.
I
Oh,
pick up
lucky
the
me.
mat
It's-
off the
it's
floor.
No,
The
it's a
doormat.
rock. A rock that you spotted, and it's just been slightly adjusted, and you go, pick up the rock. It's a small town. You don't expect anyone to actually lock the doors, and if they do, they put the key somewhere simple, and you've just found the key. So you open the door. You walk into the bar, and you smell it. It is putrid. It is horrible. You smell decades worth of alcohol being soaked into the wooden floors. Roll me a is there con checks in this game? There is constitution, isn't there?
I think so.
Yes, there is.
Yeah.
You get
Roll-
drunk walking into the.
Yeah, actually, yeah, roll me a con check. Yeah, there is. Oh, yeah, there is a con. Yep. Okay, yeah, you breathe it in. It smells like home. Okay.
That's
Yep.
so sad.
Mhm. Considering your backstory,
That's so sad.
Dr. Jones, you going in as well?
Yeah, going in.
All right. Con check, please. Oh, yeah.
Constitution. There you go.
Yeah, I always. That's an oopsies. I always forget.
You don't
that-
lose. You don't lose much. You almost dry retch from the smell. It's been closed up for about 3 or 4 days. It wasn't cleaned out properly, and you just walk into the room, and because you had such a good thing on the spot hidden, I'm going to rotate that across, and we're going to. Now, can I do this? You spot the same. I wonder where the door was. You spot the same map that you were shown earlier, but there's little X's on the map, on the bar.
Oh, let's take that one.
Yep.
X
And-
never marks the spot, but it's always important to write notes.
Yep.
So you need something to write notes
And-
on.
You will notice, if I did this right,
Like following a map that your character made themselves.
yeah, pretty much. But you should be able to see on the.
But the X
actually,
doesn't.
no,
The X doesn't mark the spot. Never trust the X.
Well, hopefully, do you see the map with the 8 on the map now?
Yep.
Oh,
You see a little red X with the map where the 8 is.
we
And-
physically see an X.
You physically see an X on the map. You assume that this is their hideout. Or what could be their hideout.
Maybe their holiday house.
Possibly. Thank you. Yeah, you see the across there, and for all intents and purposes, you take the map. Do you want to do another quick investigation of the bar?
Yeah, let's
While
have
you're
a
here,
search
or-
around.
Yeah, because I gave you the map for that extreme success, because that was a massive
Mhm.
success. You got the key and you got a map, so I wasn't expecting
Yeah,
you to get that,
I'm
to be
gonna
honest.
spend some time looking around the bar to see if I
Mm-hmm.
can find any any hidden areas.
Okay, roll.
Also, I wonder if the deed to the bar is here.
The deed's always important.
Okay, for that, roll me a spot hidden. You need to have another extreme success to find the bar thing, the bar deed. You can both roll to me as well if you want.
Yeah.
If you've
I was going to look for anything out the back, like anything in an office or something like that.
So close.
Do you
Uh,
want to roll?
Spend.
No. Do you want to roll? What's your extreme six? What's your extreme on yours?
I believe it's 1/5 of what you're supposed of like the 25. So
Yeah.
that's literally 5.
Spend luck, please.
Like
Spend
one
your luck.
luck.
Spend 1 luck and you'll get the D to the bar.
Oh yeah! I just spent the one luck.
Just one.
Yep. Mark your 1 luck. And
How do I mark that?
go to where you got your luck.
You have to edit your sheet.
Block 50.
Oh, actually, don't have to do your sheet. If you go, oh, actually, I'll move you over to your. If you go into your start, your sheet, your blue bar is your luck. So if you
I see.
click on it, you can actually do a -1, and there'll be on the second one. That's your luck. No, that's actually Sand. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm an idiot.
What?
You have to do it on your sheet.
Top corner of your sheet where it says edit mode, edit your luck to -1.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Edit
And
mode,
I'll
edit-
make your. I'll
edit
adjust.
luck to 49.
Yeah.
Yep. So you spent 1 luck, and you found the key, and because you spent the luck, I'll also let you have a. You find a. What's the weapon that Mr. Jones has?
Well, I was going to search for weapons under the bar and anything hidden in the other one.
Let's just say you find 2 guns of what you've already got, and 24 rounds of ammo.
It's a lot of ammo.
You spent the luck, and you got another extreme success. You lucky bastards.
And my deed to the bar.
And your deed to the bar.
Into the bar. Yeah.
The alcohol business is going to be booming soon.
Didn't you hear this town is up and coming?
I'm going to Grasslins. What's your persuade skill?
Mine.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
But you can load that up.
So I'm just going to roll my
10.
search, but it's not going to do anything because we've got someone that's already found everything.
Yeah.
Persuade's 10.
Okay, and okay, what were you looking for that one?
I was
okay, if
I
they
was
don't
searching under
believe-
the bar and anything in the office.
Oh,
That was all.
That's okay. If they
You know
don't
what?
believe that I own the bar, I'll just stab them.
Well done. Let's just say you find a hidden lockbox and you find $20 in lockbox.
Well, let's just say that we dug up some treasure. Works
Better
for
be
me.
splitting that between the group.
What group? There's only 2 of us.
Fair point.
Okay. Anything else you want to do in the bar? We think you found everything.
I think we need to go shopping.
Yeah. Now I have the gun.
I get 2 guns now.
So you have 2 guns and then I have a gun?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you found 2 guns plus 25 ammo. 25 ammo.
How much ammo do you have?
There's no actual specifications on how much ammo you've got. I'm just saying a box. Actually, a box of ammo is what in that day about 12 or 24.
24, 20. Oh,
Let's just say 24. 24 for a box of ammo. So you've got an extra box. So there's 48 ammo total between the 3 guns. And because I actually didn't do this, I'm actually going to have to do this now because I forgot about it.
So I've got to add it to my combat
I'll-
videos.
I'll just add a handout, just make it as a play journal.
Oh, that'll be easier.
It can be that. Okay, so let's just say you spend an hour in there and you've met up at the front of the store. Okay. So you should have a player journal on everyone's thing now. Let me know if you can see it and can edit into it.
We can actually take notes.
Yay! I know, I'm a horrible, horrible DM.
Oh, it's just- yeah.
Okay, so yep, you're all good there, and you've gone out to the. Okay, where are you going to put the deed? Because you're going to be going to the forest soon. You want to actually keep in the lockbox inside the car near the books. Put it somewhere safe, or you're going to take it into the forest with you.
Take it into the forest. If you fall, I'm sure someone will pick it up and continue on your legacy.
I put it in my bra.
I don't mind digging for treasure. On dead bodies, of
Different
course. Dead bodies.
And that's when I shot him, Your Honor.
Objection. action.
Overruled. Sustained.
It's the producer, your face.
There's a clip for you. Anyway, you meet up with Mr. Avebury and Miss Kane outside the hardware and gun shop, and you see people going in out. They're coming out with packs, pretty much. Bedroll, tent, a bag, and various camping supplies. So you wait in line. It's your turn to go in, and you meet Mr. Spence himself. He looks haggard. He looks busy, and he's just pretty much saying compliments of Mr. Strong, and just pretty much puts the pack down. Is there anything else that you would like for the forest? And waits and sees if there's anything you want to purchase. This is, if you want to buy extra stuff, this is probably the best point, because after this you're going direct into the forest.
Well,
What is in this bundle that we just received?
Yes. I'd like to know that as well.
Trail mix, food for 6 days, because people are saying it's not going to take more than 3 days to actually get to the lake, but you got to have food to get to the lake and back. There is single camping tents if you can't find any of the hunting lodges around the forest. If there's any problems, you've got no weapons, because you're pretty much there to drive the people to the lake, and then the police is going to find it. Otherwise, just general camping gear. If you want to buy weapons, you can, and whips.
Can I get a first aid kit?
Okay.
yeah, I think we need some cocaine.
You need cocaine.
Okay. First aid kit. Okay, because what's your medicine?
I think in general it's just a good idea for someone to have it.
Yeah.
Medicine. I have a 1. I'm not good at medicine.
Yeah,
Okay.
mine's 1 as well.
It doesn't matter how much you put into your body, as long as it's a medicine. It's
Actually,
okay.
I'm better at biology than medicine.
Okay, you can get some you can get some medicine. It's going to cost you about 25 cents per kit, so you can buy one for each person and put some in the kit if you want.
Although you have to buy your own, but
Yeah.
I think I actually have a small science kit.
was it 25 cents?
However, incidentals like that, you could spend a luck and get it for free. Otherwise, we can make actually Roman persuade.
Do I put it in the cash section?
No, this classifies as your daily spend.
Well, the spending level.
Yeah, because you're not over your daily spend of $2 yet, so you're fine. But if you want to get for free, you can roll me persuade and see if you can convince the store owner to actually give it to you for free.
What's it here, pug?
Just put it in your bra.
Nope.
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 We don't get it for
69.
free.
Nice.
That's because you said to put it in my bra.
Yeah, but it's only a spending limit, so it doesn't cost you that much. So you're all good there.
That's fine.
I'll pick up some medicine as well. And
Okay.
Bullwhip, because
Okay.
it's part of the character.
Quick
Yeah.
question: are flashlights and matches included in this?
You got matches. If you want no matches. Oh, sorry. You got matches, no lamps, no torches. If you want a torch, it'll be an extra fee. He's got to make money somehow. It's pretty much my justification to it.
We need torches to see.
Yeah.
I need a torch to read at night. It's not going to be possible without a torch. Let's see.
Bug spray.
Does that exist?
I don't think so.
I don't think raid existed back in the 1920s.
Okay.
My grandma had a herbal remedy. Keep the bugs away.
For electric torch, it'll cost $2.40.
Oh, that's expensive. That's high tech.
Yeah. That's 40 cents above what I have.
Again, someone just came in with some money. You don't know about that yet.
Get money.
Actually,
I take some of my cut of that money.
You can
was $10.
roll. You can spend a point in luck. I'm going to tell you, spend your luck, and you can get the torch. And the torch is part of your kits. If one person spends 1 luck, each kid has his extra torch.
I'm gonna use a bit of my cut of the money we found to get.
No one else wants to actually spend a luck, so everyone has a torch.
Well, I'm good.
I guess.
I could try to convince him.
Spend luck.
Why do you want to
kill
spend
you?
luck so
Can
bad?
I just spend money instead?
You can spend $2.40 if you want. $2.40.
Yeah.
It's so expensive, though. We could buy like stuff in the forest.
To put in perspective, a burning torch will cost you 5 cents.
I think I'll just take the chance and just spend a luck.
All right, so everyone now has a torch in their inventory.
Okay.
Let me fix my luck.
Okay, so I have an electric torch as well.
Yes, because one person spent luck, you'll get a torch.
Oh, really?
Mr. Strong wants his daughter found. Has pretty much said, give them what they need.
So we're going to get a camping stuff as well.
Yeah, camping stuff, food for 6 days. Other stuff as you decided, and if I decide if I'm going to give it to you or not. Pretty much the camping kit is the DM or the keeper forgot something bag.
Yeah. I go to the front of the store and I've got my my whip, and then it's like, hold on. And right next to me is a stock whip. Oh, sorry, it's a bull whip. And I compare the two. I put the stock whip away and get the proper bull whip.
Okay, that'd be
I'm gonna be
$5.
All
right.
$1.75 I've got here.
No, bullwhip, $5 here for me.
I like mine better. I don't know why there's a difference.
Yeah, horsewhip is 60 cents. Bullwhip is I think you're looking at modern. Let's look at modern bullwhip.
I think you're looking at the modern. I've got Common Era 1920s.
Yeah, that's what I got. This is from the Keeper Rulebook Companion. What's your source?
Keeper Rulebook Companion. Oh wait, no, here we are. Yeah, it's got cost $5, then it's got price $1.75 underneath in attributes.
That's weird. Why is
It's
that?
got 2 prices. I'll spend $5 if that's the price.
No, no. It says price $1.75. You get it for $1.75.
It's just weird. It's got 2 prices. Yeah. So I'll spend my money off that one.
That makes no sense unless that's sell price.
And I'll get a hat. Not for me, but for Wentworth.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Okay. It has to be a Wentworth has to. I'd love to see this. Is there an artist in the chat? I'd love to see Wentworth in one of those old straw hats.
That sounds like the type of thing you'd buy for Wentworth, because it's either that or top hat.
Say like a bowler hat.
Well, it is 1920s, so men are expected to wear hats.
Mm-hmm. And
So
maybe a parasol for the ladies.
Hit you with it.
All right.
I mean, we're not being covered by trees the whole time. I don't see the need for parasols.
When you say the I'll hit you with it, I just like show like both guns on the hips.
This is my gun. It's a parasol. It's a parasol. It's also a gun.
Oh God. Anyway, anyone else want to buy
Leave it
anything
at the
from
end.
the?
Yeah, so
We
umbrella.
have torches.
You have
we have
torches.
torches.
You've got
Umbrella.
food. You've got basics for the forest.
And we've got all the basic camping stuff.
Oh wait, extra batteries or extra whatever keeps these torches lit.
matches. They're lit with fire.
Okay, how much do the extra batteries cost?
I'd love to tell you, but my Roll20s just decided to. An error has occurred. So I'm just doing a quick refresh on Roll20.
That's okay. We'll just
Where has
load
it
up our
occurred?
sheets
Cthulhu.
with Necronomicons.
Cthulhu's trying to disrupt the game.
see.
You're going to be out there for 3 days, unless you're leaving lights on 24/7. They're not going to run battery power.
Okay.
Anything else?
Mm,
You've got
Do we have food? We have trail
yeah,
mix?
you've got trail mix. You've got basic you got hiking supplies. You don't want to take too much food with you because otherwise it's going to get too heavy and you're going to reduce your movement rate by 1.
Fair enough.
And
fair
your
enough.
movement rate, I think, is what, 5 or 6? Or is it?
It's 8 for me.
It should be
mine's
5 or
nine.
6.
Movement rate?
Yeah, that's how
I
much.
have 8.
Okay, yeah, leave it at 8 now. That's my fault. I'll fix it for later.
Sounds good. No problem.
Okay, so yeah. Okay, I'm the sheriff.
Actually,
is
my
what-
movement's 9.
You have a hockey stick.
Wait,
You play hockey. You got a hockey stick.
Wait, I run track. What's my movement?
You're skating everywhere.
Where's
It's like in
movement?
combat.
It's under combat, yeah.
It's
It
under
has dodge,
combat?
build,
Yeah.
damage.
Yeah, my movement's 9 as well. Hey, I run track.
Speedy, I guess.
Yeah. All right. As the shopkeeper, Mr. Spence, just shakes his head at you, saying, "Out of towners," as you walk out, and the sheriff is there, waiting for you, going, "Time," and he starts leading you off to where the shootout took place. So if you go to your map.
I also want to get a shovel.
Okay.
You had a show.
He wants the dual wheel shovels.
Oh, I see.
Oh, if you have a shovel, then I'm very good then.
No, I don't have one. I thought you had one.
Yep.
Mm,
So he takes you to.
He left his shovel at home. We're in a bit of a
Yep.
run.
He takes you to. Let's just say move you to that one. He takes you to location 2, which is where the shootout happened. So for the map should work. And you can either roll me a spot. People can either roll me a spot hidden or a tracking check, please.
Okay.
Let's have a look.
Spot hidden.
Yeah. spot it.
And what I'll do now is I will drag your tokens onto here.
Wow. We are not doing so hot.
I don't like going outside. It's just, why would I need to like, everything is cataloged. in
No.
library.
But I've got you this swanky hat.
What is that? Is that straw?
Well, yeah. You're not an archaeological professor. You don't get the good hat.
We're not,
Oh.
But it
we're
suits
not
you.
going farming. We're not going farming, Professor. But just give it to me. It is hot. Let's see.
And for the ladies, and offer the umbrella.
Just one.
No, it's one each.
One each.
Okay.
Grab it. Look at it. Think for a second. Pretend to go to, like make it look like fake him out. Like I'm gonna go hit you with the umbrella.
Yeah. If you do, I've got a bullwhip now. You come towards me with the umbrella, and I pull out the whip. It's like,
Okay. I just moved your tokens
Daryl.
onto the main map just in case you want to have it there.
Just
So,
stand it off.
Dr. Jones, I'm going to say Dr. Jones. I like saying it. You spot a tree at the tree line, and you see a piece of rag with a bit of blood on it, and twiggers have been branches. They've rushed out pretty much more or less once they've been shot, and you have a rough idea where they were headed off.
I think this might be a clue. Shall we follow them?
And-
Sure.
Sure.
And you walk off into the forest.
I feel like there's a shootout here.
No, really. You
Yeah.
should figure that out.
Yes.
Oh, I see. What tipped you off? The sheriff's telling us that there was
Years of
Oh.
training in the field.
Ah, I see. The backyard of the
Okay.
the backyard of the university.
Just by looking at it, can we tell how old the blood is?
It's just about to start turning brown, so it's relatively fresh.
Okay.
Also, the shootout, like where the handoff is supposed to be, it is a newly formed clearing, forming part of a wider area marked for logging. The dirt track from the main road heads over to a small field in the edge of the clearing, is littered with short stumps and a couple of piles of fallen tree trunks surrounded by tall, looming trees which stand closer together. Scattered over the site is evidence of the events of the previous night. Discarded shotgun shells and bullet casings, bullet holes in the trees and stumps, and a couple of heavy bloodstains where the police officers were gunned down. The area is otherwise still and ominously quiet. From here, you spotted where the blood is, and you have a rough idea where to go. Have Dr. Jones and Miss Russo, have you told the other two about the map yet, or are you going to do that as you're walking towards the forest?
I was thinking of just leading straight that direction because we're just so brilliantly in leading the group. But if you want to spoil the fun...
Oh, I'm asking you. You found the map. I wasn't expecting to give you the map.
Miss Rosso?
Exact same map they have, except ours has an X on it.
Again, X does not mark the spot.
We're going this way.
Okay.
Is that what you found in the bar?
No, we had our own map and we thought this is a good place to go.
Oh, I
Found it
see,
in the
I see.
bar.
Is that your intuition coming in? Oh, found it in the bar. Perfect.
No, not intuition.
Okay.
Years of training and experience in the field. But apparently we found it in the bar.
I
I have to
see.
say, it does smell like alcohol.
Let's see. It does.
It smelled
really
a lot
does.
worse earlier. But
It
if,
wasn't too bad in
but if you need toilet paper, it'll come in handy.
There is
Fair
toilet
enough.
paper in the packs.
There's poison ivory everywhere. We're good. That's it.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, as you start hiking through the forest, it's going to take a few hours. You spend the first few hours. You don't see much apart from a couple of deers and other stuff. Now, and deers, just general forest animals. Now, is anyone wearing anything brightly colored, or are you all pretty muted colors at the moment? Did you change clothes to something a bit more forest appropriate here?
I imagine, because my character originally was wearing a dress. I imagine she changed
Yeah.
into pants at least.
Yep.
Same.
Oh, these modern women. I don't know.
Or at least a skirt.
Yeah, something that's a little bit more suited for looks nice and all that.
So no high heels.
No high heels.
Yeah.
Fair enough. All right.
Who runs in high heels?
1920s heroines, apparently. Okay. Could you roll me a listen check, please, everyone?
A what?
A listen check.
Okay.
Listen.
I keep forgetting that I have to press the other button as
Yeah.
well.
it's-
Oops.
I can't
Wait.
just press the thing. and
Where's
have to
the
do
listen?
something.
Listen. Sorry, I'm just going to.
Oh, I got it. Never mind.
Oh, you got it.
I got it. Yeah, I got it.
Yeah.
There it is.
Okay. So. So Lewis succeeded, Wentworth succeeded, Devon Jones succeeded. Okay. So Miss Russo and Mr. Avery, you hear a rustling in the trees ahead of you.
Oh, stop. There's something here.
What's going on?
I hear something. Did none of you hear that?
No.
Try and see if I can see what's down there.
Okay, roll me spot hidden. People who heard it can roll me spot hidden.
Yeah.
Draw.
What is that?
And if
Oh,
the people
nice.
didn't hear it, if you roll, you have to roll a hard success on a spot hidden as well, since you didn't
Okay.
hear it.
Also, I would like to point out that I just noticed that Wentworth was that old.
Mhm.
Well,
Nope.
It's very old. Yeah.
Yes.
he is very old.
Yes.
I noticed shit.
I just pull weapons out and just get ready.
Okay. Okay. So you see two people ahead of you. A man and a boy. They're both carrying rifles and packs.
Packs like us.
Not like yours. They're larger packs. They're made for like, you've got packs that will last you maybe a week. They've got packs that last them 2-3 weeks. They're here seriously, and you see them with hunting rifles. You can see these people. You can tell that they look like they're hunters trying to hunt the deer. Okay. Keiko, roll me a luck check, please.
Oh.
How old does the boy look?
12. Okay. You hear a gunshot. It hits a tree.
Whoa.
It hits a tree beside you.
But
Whoa, whoa,
Please
whoa!
stop your fire!
Don't-
I duck behind a tree.
We're not deer.
But cover.
yeah.
And you hear the voice of the boy going, "Oh shit! Ah, sorry." And you hear the father go, "This is where you check your targets."
I
And
out to the boy.
Uh,
You better be careful with things like that.
yes, please.
you see two people walk ahead of you. They say, "Don't shoot! Don't shoot!" They assume that you're They look at you and they go. They assume that you're hunters as well, and then they look at your clothing. The father looks at the boy and goes, "How did you mistake them for deer?" "I know, stop moving, I shot."
That's not how you usually do things like that.
No.
"Just starting."
Okay, maybe just be careful next time.
Haven't seen
Because I'm
anyone
pretty
else.
sure this...
So,
Section.
gamer,
Oh, what?
you were saying something.
I was going to say, I'm pretty sure there's a difference between a live human being and a deer.
Yeah, one shoots back, and I put my sidearms back. Haven't seen anyone wandering the woods, say last night or this morning. Haven't heard anything.
No, nothing. We were just up a bit yonder. Slept. Bad dreams. I've been hearing whispers in the woods. We're actually on our way back out to the town, Bennington. What's been going on? I've been hearing
There was
things.
I would.
Did you
I
not
would
hear about the shootout?
No, we've been out here for about a week now.
There's been a lot of activity in the area. For your own safety, I would recommend you head back to town.
and not shoot anything that moves, because a lot of people are armed coming into the woods. So
Yes,
Clear
maybe
out
turn
some
your
people.
safety on the gun.
Yeah, we'll do that. There's a service road just up the road a bit more. Do you want us to head up that way and walk on the service road? That way we don't run into any more people? Or should we just cut back through the forest?
I would say go to the service road and maybe slower, but bit safer for everybody else.
Okay.
Everyone involved.
All right. Now,
But I would be careful. Some dangerous people hanging around.
yeah, I can see that. Looks at Dr. Jones. I
I wasn't the one that shot.
Avberry, could you roll me an idea check, please?
Idea check.
Yes.
Okay. Let me just read through my whole thing and try to find that. Idea is what you said.
Yep. Then
Uh,
let me just open up your sheet.
I don't have idea on
Okay,
here.
in that case, roll me a luck check, please.
Luck.
I think that's right, isn't it? Idea is luck.
Could be.
Well, make idea is luck for today.
Good.
Okay. The father saying something about the bad dreams tweaked something in you. You had a bad dream as well last night, remember?
Yep, that was a thing.
And
What's
there's
the
also the reference in the sheriff's office as well about bad dreams.
Yeah.
Was it something that the sheriff said? I can't remember.
Sheriff did say bad dreams did follow people who went in the forest. Or something on those lines.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's see.
Did you want to ask anyone about the bad dreams? Or you're all good?
Sure. I'll ask the dad. Just kind of ask him and just say, you said you were having bad dreams.
Not me, myself, but my child.
Your child?
He woke up last night screaming, clutching his side. Like, he said something large pierced him down a long winding road. And he woke up with blood curdling scream. I almost took out the knife and shot him. Took out the knife and stabbed him right there. But
Trigger happy family.
You are.
See, he's told his son
family are
well.
quite. You and your family are quite trigger happy. Sure. Young boy.
I have a name.
Sure. What kind of the dream was it? Were you wandering down a long pathway?
Yes.
Was everything dead
And quiet.
and quiet?
Listen now. How the forest sounds. A forest should not sound dead. But this forest is dead. Roll me a sound check.
Who?
Wentworth.
Sure. Oh, not very insane. Let's see. That's a crit fail.
Oh
Same dream as me.
The roll.
Was something whispering in your ears?
But the roll.
I don't think you can use sanities.
No,
Oh,
you can't
no.
push sanity.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Roll me intelligence check.
Sure. Intelligence.
no.
You're lucky.
That
That was going to be a D10.
Ooh.
You just claim this is just the location. It's the situation. It's a forest. Everyone has dreams about forests. You just going, no, it couldn't be. Your
It's
mind
fine.
is pretty much glossing over it. It's just like, nah. Two people in the same dream, same night, same location, same situation. Nah. It's a coincidence. Can't happen.
It is a coincidence. You know, some people. I study psychology, and some people have the same dreams if they have, deep-seated problems in their lives. Well, boy, I hope that
Do you want to
solve your
roll
issue.
psychology on the kid?
Sure. Why not? Yeah, sure. I have that skill.
Yes, you do.
Wow,
so
you
Do you, want
do
to
have
spend,
that.
do you want to spend 2 luck and try to blame on the father?
Nah, it's okay.
Spend the
Okay.
luck. Oh.
Spend a luck.
No, it's okay.
They're out
I'm
here
good.
killing defenseless animals.
I don't want to spend a luck. You said spend 2
Spend a
luck
luck to
defend-
give the father a complex.
To wash your,
I think I'm good.
push your failings of sanity onto him.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's okay.
Daddy
I think we're
issues.
fine.
And because
Mention
I
ups.
want to see how much sanity you would have lost, you all lost 4 sanity.
All of us.
No, you Wentworth will have lost 4 sanity if he failed if he succeeded the intelligence check, he will have lost 4 sanity.
Would have.
Oh, yeah.
Would have. I just want to see how bad it was. Okay. The father looks at you, looks at the rest of you, with the parasols and the wicker hat and the bullwhip, looks around you, starts to walk off. waits, puts his finger up. It's like he's had an idea and comes back and just says, we're out here with 2 friends of ours. We haven't seen them for a few days.
Did they come here with you?
They did. Brian and Arthur Hall. They went deeper into the forest trying to hunt a big buck for their wall. And yeah, we haven't seen them. There's also I just said that. There's also a group of artists out there as well. Just if you see them, tell them to get out of the forest as possible. If there's stuff going on, we don't want them there. They should get out and be safe.
Well,
And
artists
most
shouldn't
you
be in
and-
a forest. That's a stupid place to be.
They're here from a university, apparently. Doing
Which
their...
one?
Not
Which
Massatronic,
university?
but... actually, no, they could be from the local university.
I have been trying to get more expeditions out and trying to teach my ways of field work, but I didn't try to approach the art group, like the art school.
Yeah. Okay, and just says that about the artists and his friends. Big Texas hat. You can't miss him. That's Brian's hat. And it's massive! You hear the kid yell back. We can use it as a tent. And nods and walks away. And it's getting close to 5 p.m. now in a forest where, as you notice, that in a forest, it gets dark very fast. So you want to
Yeah.
Need to pitch
try
the
to find
tent.
pitch a tent, or you want to try to
Yeah.
find a lodge around. If you roll me a spot hidden, you can try to find a lodge. Otherwise, you're pitching tents.
Let's
I
try-
wanted to try to find a lodge.
Okay.
Yeah. Same.
You'll need to find.
I'll
an-
help pitch a tent.
You'll need to find a extreme success to find a lodge.
Well, that's easy because I always.
Oh,
You find a lodge.
you called it.
Look, there's one over there.
Literally to pitching up a tent. I was like, wait, there's one right there. And it just kind of pans.
No, what?
Okay, you walk into
Zooms out.
the trees open up. It's like there's actually just going, oh, and a lodge appears in front of you.
Why? I think we can. There it is. There's right there.
Oh,
Okay, and
Don't
you
need it.
you find a hunting lodge, and it's bare. It's space. You can tell it's a communal one for the area. You see a forest. Not forest. See a little camping stove. Everything's there. It's probably needed. And with that extreme success, you also spot that the ashes are relatively fresh. You don't know if it was the hunting party you just ran across used it, or if the kidnappers used it. If you roll me I don't want to do another spot hidden, but spot hidden is probably the best one. Roll me another spot hidden to see if it was used by the just roll me a spot hidden.
Sure.
Anyone can do that
Spot.
Okay.
because you're in there now. You're getting set up.
Might as well just keep it on spot hidden from this point on.
No, or tracking.
Shoot somebody. Spot
Yeah.
hidden.
I'm not going to rely on tracking.
Good track.
wow, I'm not rolling good.
Okay, so you
That's an Oopsies.
3 fails and 1 success.
One's
You
close.
spot some. Do you want to spend a luck?
I'm not spending 16 or 17 luck.
That's not close.
No. I'll push my roll, though.
Okay, you can push the roll. If you push the roll, you destroy any evidence.
No, I won't push my roll. That's right.
Okay. Okay, you spot one of the beds around has had their sheets taken off and been ripped, and you can possibly, with a medicine check, see if it was used as a impromptu bandages.
Well, one of them was
Medicine
shot.
check?
One of them was shot, yes. And you see that someone's tried to mend themselves.
Anyone want to try? Because I've only got one.
Everybody has one.
Wait, medicine?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
only have one medicine.
Yeah, I think
It's just for
everybody
more
has one.
information about it.
Out
You
of
can,
this Out of the 6
If you-
characters, we chose the ones without medicine.
Yes, you did.
Well, no, I have
5
biology.
characters.
I just don't have medicine.
Actually, no, roll me biology. You can use biology for this one.
Oh,
Yay.
sweet. We got something.
I just
Here
want to
we
spend your luck. This is simple.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're good. Holy moly, that's a lot of biology.
I know.
All right, but looking at this blood spatter, and you can tell that the person was, again, one person was shot. You can tell that the location, but the amount of you're good. You can tell this was from the upper right hand chest, not
Okay.
shoulder. So you can tell that the person, if you run into them, won't be much of a danger because it's the primary. It's on their right hand side. Unless they shoot their left hand, they're going to be easier to catch because they can't really defend themselves. So because of that role, if you run into one of the people, they'll have a penalty die on their dice.
Okay.
So of every attack or dodge roll, they'll have a penalty dice applied to them,
Okay, cool.
which is very handy in this situation. Okay, so you make camp, you get your food ready, and sorry, just brought on to the next day. And you settle in for the night. Okay, now, any conversations you want to have while you're here? Or you want to talk about what you spotted in the forest, anything, or you want to move on to going to bed?
I think I want to tell people about the dream that I had. A little bit.
Okay.
Yes, I did hear you mentioning that. What is that about?
It was a bit strange. I'm not sure if I'm going crazy or not, but his dream that I described and his dream that he was describing to me, it was exactly similar, down to the last detail. So I'm not quite sure if that's coincidence or not. I've tried, but I don't know.
Are
Did
you
you,
getting close to realizing that this was a shared dream? If you do, you have to roll. You have to roll a sand check because you actually saying it out loud is actually making your brain actually decide that it is real, and you're talking it out loud. If you don't say it exactly the way you said it, it's another intelligence check.
There was a few similar things that happened, but a few similar things that happened, but I'm not quite sure if it was the exact same dream. It is a bit strange.
When
Okay.
people don't share dreams, things don't happen like that. That's not normal.
Well, we are
what you're
surrounded by
saying is
woods,
all made
so
up.
it's not impossible.
You need
Roll
more
a sand
fresh
check,
air.
everyone.
Everyone roll?
Everybody.
Actually, well,
your
well,
fault.
you don't need to roll a sand check because you're still mentally processing as it can't happen, it's not happening, blah blah blah.
It's just
So,
like,
Everyone else is thinking, wait a minute.
Well, I'm not. I'm
More
trying to say
dreams?
not. But thank you.
we have.
You're welcome.
Which is
Oh,
why
no.
which is why when you started, I was like, no. I
So
don't
we all
want
have to do sanity checks.
Everyone is in the room because there's no place to. You can't not hear
oh
this stuff.
boy.
Fuck!
Trying to. Okay, that's for sanities.
Okay, so success.
Yay!
Failure, success. Okay, how can I work this? Let me have a look at your backstory, Miss Rosso.
It's fine. Just the ramblings of an old man. It's fine.
You just need fresh air. And now we're out in
Oh.
the forests. You're going to get your fresh air, and you're going to be.
Emmy,
you've got
your
a hat.
character's ideology and beliefs. You're superstitious. You
Oh.
believe that there's something here.
Sometimes strange things can happen, and similar
It's going round
circumstances
the
can.
twist.
Strange things happen. We're going round the twist.
Sorry.
That's just for the Australian viewers. Don't worry about that.
Okay. You failed your sanity check. You are superstitious.
Into similar things like dreams happening.
You lose 1 point of sanity.
Ooh.
1 point.
You lose 1 point. You believe this.
Okay.
It could be worse.
So I have 49.
Oh, wow.
It was a B8 I rolled. You were very lucky. Okay. So you, in the supernatural, you believe in this.
I believe that it was a shared dream between the two.
Yeah. I've already made
Could be a
you.
number of reasons why it happened, being
Mhm.
ranging from very mild to maybe super, to ghosts and things like that. But
Yeah.
There's no such thing as ghosts.
Yeah, I don't think so. There's a scientific reasoning behind everything.
Curses, on the other
this
hand,
forest is haunted.
Curses don't exist.
There's no evidence.
There
of
is
it.
none.
It's just fun things.
It's
for
just
children.
fairy tale.
Let's see. Okay.
Okay. Now, is everyone going to bed down? Have your meal? Reading books. You're calming down for the night.
just
gonna
make
keep
sure.
Are you going to go out and do some digging?
No. There's archaeological. There's stuff here, I'm sure. So I'll search around, like under any benches or
Okay,
anything like
roll
that
me
for
a. Actually,
people
no. I'm going to be
doodling.
I'm going to be an evil bastard. Roll me a tracking, please.
Oh, really?
Yep. And you're going to do an extreme success. I know it.
I can't do an extreme
Nope.
success.
You can roll a 1. That's an extreme success.
1 or 2, actually.
You see nothing.
Yeah.
You see footprints, but they're too scuffed to make anything out. Okay. Does anyone else want to roll tracking? If you want to have a look, or actually, on that failure, no. If it's an extreme failure or a critical fumble, you'll destroy the evidence. So yeah, you can. If anyone else wants to roll a tracking, you can do so.
What is he looking for?
People etching their, like, carving things into the wood and just things like that. Like,
Crazy.
the history of the place. Those that have been through here, how old the wood is.
Why would we need to know that?
We don't need to, but it's just interesting.
It is interesting. Let's see.
I'm going to bed.
I'm interested. I want to figure out exactly why is this lodge even been built here?
It's
It's
a hunting
events.
lodge.
So-
Hunters, they sometimes can't get back, or they don't have the time to actually pitch tents. So there's hunting lodges all around the place.
Mhm.
So
Which they can-
Wentworth, in the country where hunters will go out and hunting, but they want to stay out in the forest to keep hunting. It's not like in England where, like, there's a castle every 5 miles where you can go and stay. This is America,
Of course.
where the true
Makes sense.
people are. Rugged people.
Of course. It makes a lot of sense, I guess.
I guess.
Let's see.
Okay. Are you going to roll tracking or spot hidden?
No. I
Okay.
think if he describes to me the way that if that's why the lodge was even here, then I'm
Okay.
interested.
Fair
There's
enough.
history there.
Okay, so everyone roll me a power check, please, as you're going to sleep.
Oh God,
Here we go.
no!
Oh, power.
Nice.
Nope.
Nice.
I want a success.
You succeed.
My gosh. You say it, so it shall be.
Shall be. My
Emmy?
magic power is raising.
Sorry.
Power check.
Power.
Yep.
Yee.
Okay. Now,
Nice.
I'm gonna spend luck. 16 luck on this.
Oh my gosh.
all right. You can spend the luck. All right. So you've gone from a failure to a regular success.
Yeah.
So, am I going to... give you
Power
the same?
rolls are scary to fail. Just,
Yep.
I don't know,
Right,
this is
average.
early on, and I'm now really low on luck.
Okay, so...
It's
what
fine.
I'm going to give you... Actually, no, I'm going to roll a d4.
Oh, what?
You can always donate to the channel and
Donate
help
to
us
channel.
out with our luck.
This is the time.
Pay to win. This is the
Yeah.
pay to win time, guys.
Yeah.
Yes, to win.
Boxes.
So that D4 can essentially add to your luck.
Okay, number...
Oh no, that D4 is actually for the luck.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, so... Oh.
Oh no, what happened?
That's not a good sound.
That is not a good sound.
Oh.
You didn't get the worst. You didn't get the worst one, but this is evil.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Power's not one you want to
Not the
fail.
worst one.
It's evil, but it's not the worst.
The worst one is you have 2 points of exhaustion.
Oh, yeah, that would be bad.
Yellow leaves fall slowly from the thick roof of branches above. Blades of sunlight stab through the darkness. Ahead, you see this. Ahead of you stands a dilapidated log cabin. The door slowly swings open and figures emerge. They advance slowly with purpose. You want to turn and run, but you can't take your eyes off them. Your muscles strain and your brain cries out for your limbs to work. You are powerless. The figures wear strange clothes. You hear the first one, a man's voice, as he comes closer. Come with us.
Oh my gosh.
Join us in his service. Embrace your new destiny and bask in eternal glory.
Oh my gosh.
His face is lifeless, pale and unblinking. A dark green smear of corruption spreads down from an empty eye socket. It grins and his skin cracks. His hand reaches out towards you with a metal tube. You wake in terror. Make a sanity roll. At first, we'll roll sound check.
Is that what
Oh
the
my
dream,
gosh.
is that what the dream sounded like? Because that's terrifying.
No!
Oh no.
Wait, what?
That's-
I didn't see it. What is it?
73.
It's oh, it's
It's a
perfect.
failure.
You're good.
Oh,
Alright.
no.
I'm rolling a
Bye.
d6.
What'd you say?
You are so bloody lucky. 2.
Oh,
You
I
lose
lose
2
two?
sanity.
Okay.
I should have asked this first. Is anyone taking watch or you're all going to sleep at the same time?
No,
Well, I went to bed.
we just went to bed.
I think we all went to bed.
Yeah, we just went to
Okay.
bed.
I told someone to
I think Wentworth and I were up a little bit later, but I think we still all just went to bed.
Yeah, I got bored. I got bored when he was talking about the world, so I just went to bed.
Okay. Since yeah, dream
It's your fault.
sequence. Roll me. Okay. Since you just woke Keiko. I'm sorry. It's gonna go me first. Roll me a listen check, please.
Listen.
Yep.
Hmm.
Please make this. It work so thematically.
No!
Oh, you have to call it. It doesn't work if you don't call it.
I'm sorry.
Not having luck, are you?
No.
No.
I've had
Bonus
more
suc-
failures than successes.
Only succeeded like maybe once or twice, I think. the
Yeah,
whole-
I think like twice I've succeeded this whole game.
Welcome to Call of Cthulhu, where you don't
That's
play
fine.
heroes, we're just victims.
Okay. Now everyone else is sleeping. Roll me a listen check, but it has to be a hard success to hear this.
So okay, so the difficulty is just regular, but the
I
listen
leave it
checks-
difficulty, but if it comes up with a hard success, you make it. Otherwise, it's you fail.
You
Fail.
Nope.
Fail.
like to sleep.
Down to
I'm
sleep.
tired.
Sound asleep. All right, you all fail,
Okay.
and all you hear, all Keiko
Here's the-
hears is, could it be a gun sound? Could it be a lightning strike? We don't know. And
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
it's so far off. You can mistake it for lightning or gunshot. You don't know what it is. It's just part of the background sound. And Now, before you wake up for day 2, do you want to take your break or do you want to keep going?
We'll take the break about now. Yeah.
Take the break.
Yeah.
Exactly 11.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
All right.
So yeah, this is getting bad already, but this is Call of Cthulhu.
This
so
is getting creepy.
this is why I love
Yes.
Call of Cthulhu.
You've been so lucky with sound checks.
Yeah.
You really have.
Yeah.
You've been...
And please,
Donate to me so I can screw them up.
yeah, please
Yes,
keep your
please donate.
please keep your insanity to yourselves and don't share it with the party. If you do donate to the channel, though, the $1 per 100 bits, the person that you donate to essentially gets D4, or D6, D8, D10, D12. Essentially, they get luck points back, which it
Yeah.
also means that they are probably going to be less targeted by anything random, because the lower your luck, the more targeted you're going to be for the DM. But if
Yes.
you go past D12, everyone rolls essentially D10, and it's going to be a 50-50 chance of losing sanity or getting luck back on that
Yep.
roll. So you can help us out, but you can also punish us. But thanks for watching. We're going to be back shortly. We'll probably have some swing music from the 1920s. This is really fun for me. I'm just doing the searching through everything sound-wise.
Gosh.
Would you like some calamari, Wachowski?
Ow!
So have fun. We'll be back shortly. Bye. Yep. Hi, welcome back. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you for sticking around. We're going to continue our part 2 of our first episode of Amidst the Trees, Amidst the Ancient Trees. And oh my god, I just checked the overlay and it says something totally different. So let's move off this overlay. This overlay has the correct spelling. I actually changed that spelling 6 times when creating this, and I can't believe it's still bad. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's also on the advertisements and promo stuff. Crap.
Oh no.
And I just
Well, it's not
realized.
the
It's fine.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Bugger.
And our promo of We're Going Live was also boosted by a chaosism on a tweet. Oh crap. Okay. Dyslexia.
Lesson to everybody.
Fun.
Spell check.
There's no spell check,
No, even spell check fails.
but there's no spell check in Photoshop.
Oh.
And that's where I get in trouble. That's where I get in trouble. Oh my god. Oh, that's
Get someone
embarrassing.
to double check your work, man. Always double check.
It was last night. It was late. Yeah.
It was
Whoops.
fine. It's fine. It's fine. You misspelled it to avoid copyright. It's okay.
Yes. Yes, that's totally not right.
Go with that.
Yes, this is
We're
not.
going with that.
So this is a misty, not so ancient trees.
No, it was bad. Bad.
Fair enough.
So
Anyway,
we've had our rest. Let's get back in. Oh my god, I'm so embarrassed.
you know what? Roll sanity check.
No.
You're embarrassed. Yes, I'm cruel. I'm your keeper. No, don't roll sanity check. I'm not that evil. Yet. Anyway, you wake up in the morning, some worse for wear. A bit jittery, a bit hesitant. You don't want to be here. You just want to go pick up Jane and take her to university, enjoy life and everything else, and yet you wake up in a hunting lodge in the middle of the Bennington forest in southern Vermont, and day 2 is in front of you. Now you settle down, you get your food, you do your breakfast, you do typical stuff, you try to make yourself presentable, but then you're in the forest, you're roughing it. Coco, are you going to say anything about your dream last night? Since there was talk about dreams earlier, are you going to shed information and keep it to yourself?
I think I'm gonna keep it to myself for now, since my girl is very scientific and she doesn't want to believe that something non-scientific happens.
So internally, your brain is thinking, no, we were talking about dreams last night. It's not that the forest is doing this to me. It's just, we were talking about it. Psychology. It's all the
Stress. It's all the caffeine.
it's all the
Yes.
it's all the coffee. The coffee that was given to you is strong stuff. You weren't given milk. You're just given hard grinds and a tin cup.
And
Just
no
hard
water.
cocaine.
No water. You don't need water. You just gargle with coffee.
Eat the coffee beans.
Mhm.
Just literally eating grounds.
Nom nom nom. Anyway, so you leave. You're about to leave the cabin. Everyone, roll me a spot hidden because we leave in the cabin. You're not going to come back here. You just want to make sure you don't leave anything behind.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Determine if you're doing the dummy check to make sure you didn't leave anything.
Ah!
Oh.
Wow.
I'll spend three.
Wow.
I'll spend 3 luck.
Oh my gosh.
Oh wait,
You
no,
find
someone else can
Keiko-
spend 3 luck.
No.
I'll spend the 3 luck because you spent a lot of your luck
Yeah,
already.
Yep.
thank you.
All right. Emmy, on the way out, you find Keiko's hockey stick.
I hold up the hockey stick.
Oh, that's where that went.
You just leave it behind.
Mm-hmm.
Does anyone want to? Can anyone use one of these and pull out the revolver?
The
Oh.
spare revolver.
Well, one of the 2 I've got. It's a dangerous place.
Yeah, because didn't I get one and you
Yeah, there's 2 revolvers.
we found 2.
I already had one.
Yeah.
So this is a spare. Does anyone
Wait.
know how to use it safely?
Can I even use a revolver? I can use a handgun, rifle, / shotgun.
Handgun.
Yeah, I can use a handgun.
I'm not too good at shooting people. I'm not sure if you're good at it either, but
Not that
Wentworth,
good.
you're not too good with anything that's not to do with the book. And of course, your students. Your students are amazing.
of course, exactly. It's fine. I don't need it. If someone else wanted to do it, that's perfectly fine. I'm better more at fisticuffs than anything else.
Same.
It's a 38 revolver, I believe.
Yep, I'm just going to copy information from Dr. Jones is over to you. So
But we
talk
could have
amongst
done this on
yourselves.
the break.
Why? We could have, but
Totally could have done this on the break. Which is why I kind of hinted on it on the break, but didn't really do it.
no, you suggested it, and I said, no, you might want to do it, and then
Yeah.
you didn't do it, and I went, okay.
Yep. So just
taking
remember,
the
squeeze the trigger gently, and make sure none of your friends on the other side of that trigger and barrel.
And don't be
Roger.
trigger happy.
Yeah.
No, considering I almost got my head blown off, I don't think I will.
You're not taking the gun?
Oh no, I'm saying I won't be trigger happy.
Okay. And how much ammo are you going to give her?
I think 8 because I had 8.
Well,
You found a box of 24.
We found a box of 24.
So you split those between you two. So, Emmy, you've got 12. You've got 20. So how much are you going to give her?
If I had 20, then 10,
Okay, so you give her 10.
and I'll have 10.
Okay, can you update yours, please?
Done.
Thank you. And I've just
I
added...
should be writing my stuff on my sheet, shouldn't I?
You should be.
Yeah.
I'm writing it in person, but not on my sheet.
Yeah.
Okay, I've added it to yours, Keiko, so you're all good. And do you want me to add it to yours one here, Emmy?
Yeah, give me
Okay,
my
I'll do that.
gun.
Yeah, because there's no drag and drop in this sheet yet.
The rest of my stuff.
Okay.
Just come get me if someone needs a stern talking to. That's what I'm good for.
Drop in those fat beats.
Amy, do you want me to add it onto this sheet as well?
Okay, so while we're doing this, that's 1d10.
Yeah. 1d10, 15 range.
And you would have 10. Sorry, attack 1 and ammo of 10.
Yeah.
Okay, all good. Okay. All right, sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. So let's do some investigation, see where they headed. Believe there's something to
Okay.
the north.
Yep, north. Everyone as you leave, roll me a tracking check, please.
Yeah. See if there's any blood drops from the wounded people.
I would also take survival as well.
Survival or
both are-
tracking?
Both are equally bad.
Yeah, both terrible.
Oh, my tracking's way
Oh, I
better.
succeeded! What?
I'm probably not going to succeed. Yep, nope.
Extreme success.
Oh my goodness. How did I succeed on a 10? That's crazy.
Use your good lucks. Use your good rolls now, please.
Oh, yeah.
I want to kill you guys.
Yeah.
Sorry, the keeper should not. The keeper should want their players to succeed.
Yeah. I want you to. They should say, I want you to die in this place, not here.
I want you to die later, not now. All right. For that success, for food, you find food.
Oh.
Wentworth, you spot bear tracks. Big, giant, brown bear. You spot the tracks, and they're going in. They're both. You spot two tracks. You spot bear tracks, and you spot human tracks. You know enough to actually not go towards the bear, because bear is bad. And you direct people towards the human tracks. Now, with the extreme success that Miss Russo had, you can find out that this person who you're tracking is dying.
Spicy.
Yes,
They're dying?
they're dying. Yep,
That's
the lake
spicy.
is listing. You've seen these type of tracks before.
Mm.
You don't want to say why you spotted these before, but you spotted this kind of leg dragging. And after about an hour of following these tracks, you run across a body. It is not. No, it's not Jane. It is a male body. And I actually have a handout to give you for this one.
Because if it was Jane, it would have been so much easier. We're done. We're great.
Is this the one? You see this as you get closer to it.
Oh.
Oh, hang on.
Oh no,
my
he's wearing
God.
overalls.
Oh wait, no, there's paint on his leg. I think he's an artist.
Wait.
I think he's an artist. This is
Oh
the
wait,
artist.
it literally says artist body.
This is artist.
I just saw the caption.
I think he's an artist, guys.
Yeah.
Where he got stabbed.
Yep.
Is that where he got stabbed? Is that the same place? in
That's
my
the
dream?
same place in your dream.
I would like to make a sanity check.
Well, you wouldn't like to.
Yeah.
Just going ahead and calling it.
Call it.
Yeah, I'd like to make a sanity check. I think my heart hurts right now.
It was your dream.
Fail.
Nah, it's a coincidence. We're fine. Let's see.
It's not real.
Actually,
I'm not an artist.
Keiko, roll a sound
Yes.
check as well, because it's in exactly the same location as your dream.
Oh, what?
Oh,
You got
Oh,
your
no.
dream ended as you were getting impaled
Please.
in that same area.
Please succeed. Please succeed. Yes! Oh my gosh, that barely succeeded.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay, before I continue, you on the same situation, you can lose up to the maximum dice on a sanity check. So if something calls for 1d6, the maximum you can lose on that situation is 6. So if you see that situation over and over again, you become desensitized to it after a while.
Okay.
Fair enough.
But if you go away from the situation, come back to it like in a couple of months' time, then you get trauma, then you're not desensitized to it, so you have to keep rolling sand checks if you see that situation again. Have to say it out loud, otherwise I don't keep an eye on head.
Yeah.
But yes, because I'm calling a lot of sanity checks on the same situation, I had to say that.
And
I think that's right, isn't it?
Sounds
Yeah,
right.
cool.
Yep.
I've only studied the basic rules instead of the more
Yeah.
advanced.
Yeah. Everyone else is just thinking it's a coincidence. You two are thinking that. And okay, sorry, just get back to my notes. Okay. Okay, you also see a discarded hunting knife near the person as well. It is old, rusty, and covered in sticky, semi-dry blood. Also, everyone who saw the corpse has, unless you've used to seeing death, has to roll a sand check as well.
Am I used to seeing death?
It's usually the cause of death, so you're fine.
Technically, I like study biology and stuff, so I'm assuming I'm like
You're fine.
used to seeing dead animals.
I'm used to seeing older dead, but dead is dead.
Dead is dead, so but it's fresh dead. You're used to old dead.
Okay, Sandy then.
Roll sand, and you call for a sand check, Will, so you're fine.
And can I see how old the body is? Like how long it's been dead.
You fail to roll d6.
Yeah, I'll do the
And you
archaeology
lose-
here.
And you lose 2 sand.
Okay.
See if I can see how old the body is.
Okay, what roll would you do for that one?
Archaeology.
Yeah, you can roll an archaeology check. You can also roll biology.
My archaeology is not great.
Yep.
Better off one of you guys rolling.
Yeah, I can do the biology check.
I can do the archaeology. You.
Well, archaeology got a 10, so it's extreme success.
Yeah.
And a hard success. So you can tell
Yeah.
that the person died about 3-4 hours ago.
And he was stabbed in the side.
You don't know if it's with a knife or if it's something else, but it was a stabbing, killed him. Since you rolled the biology check and archaeology check, you can tell he's been walking for a while. The amount of blood pouring out, if you look at him, there's not that much blood left.
Okay, so
And is that the same sheet?
It's also some, not wrappings from this person's also done try to do the same thing, self-medicated himself with bandages, trying to keep it in. But he didn't do a good job. And
he needs cocaine.
Yeah,
Does.
medical.
he needs medical cocaine.
yes.
Medical
Alleviate
cocaine.
that pain.
Medical cocaine.
No recreational cocaine, guys. No.
No.
No, it's all medical.
He's been bled out steadily for the last day or so. In finally collapsing.
Yeah. See, bleeding out, that's so like 1890s. We've gone past that stage in our advancement in science.
I see.
Okay. Now, do you follow the blood trail? Because there is a trail of blood from the person leading to where he was. Or do you want to keep following the other tracks? The tracks trying to find Harris.
So you mean like follow the tracks back the way?
No, there's pretty much you can either keep following the tracks to find the kidnappers, or do you want to
there's his
investigate?
tracks when he was?
His tracks and his blood trail.
I think our target is the. Is he one of the kidnappers, or is he just a random person? Oh no, sorry. This is the artist. What am I talking about? If there was supposed to be other artists out here, were there not? Not just him.
Yes, there were.
Yes, I believe they said multiple.
Yeah. I think we might have to. Well, we're getting paid to find Jane. I say we're getting to find Jane. That's the important thing.
Think that whatever killed him, or whoever killed him, is a danger to us as well.
Yes.
It may.
It's also possible that the gang might have killed him as well.
That
Because
is
this body is 3 or 4 hours old, so.
That is true. It's most likely the gang that did it. Do you have any extra guns, Professor Jones? Or
I've only got one. What do you think I
I
am?
was just asking. A person who likes guns.
I'm not a history professor. I'm an archaeology professor.
Oh, I see. So you only carry one gun.
Yes.
I see. That makes sense.
Oh no,
This
he
is
gave me
America.
one earlier. He did give me one earlier.
Yes, and I've got
This
another
is
one.
America. We all need guns.
1920s.
You all need guns.
Can I ask? Can I get that elephant gun? No.
No.
Oh.
Let's see.
I was gonna say, if you spend 5 luck, you find a hidden compartment in your. Actually, spend 10 luck, you find a hidden compartment in your bag with another small gun.
Oh.
He just wants to suspend his luck.
Yes.
Yeah.
Spend your luck.
Since it was the gang that most likely killed this artist, it is another casualty to add to the list. Then, a bit of a shame that's happened. But...
Well, if we bury the body, then the bears won't eat it, and then someone can come back in a few years and dig him up.
Yeah, fair enough.
We also leave a marker where he is, so it's easier to find.
I believe that is called accessory to murder.
I thought that was
No.
a pyramid.
We shouldn't.
We don't have time for a pyramid.
We're attempting to protect the evidence.
Oh, then don't
If
forget
the-
what I was. Just forget what I was saying. Then.
Some people.
Because
people
if, as he said, if we leave it out, then bears will and other animals will get to him.
I was just
But then,
Nice.
looking for my next outing for next year's project. That's
this
all.
project. No, Professor.
I've got to have funding.
Professor. I just yes.
But like, if
person...
you...
Yeah, go ahead.
No, you.
No, this person was murdered, so I believe that we should leave the body here undisturbed and report to the deputy that we found a body outside here. Once we
Okay.
get back to the city.
Okay. We'll do that version.
Okay.
We
so
need to
you're
head
gonna
on.
Are you going to keep following you're going to follow you're going to follow the blood trail that the artist left, or are you going to keep following the track?
Actually,
You're going to be tracking the kidnappers.
can I find to see if he has any like identifying object, so I
Yep.
can at least figure out the dead guy's name,
Yep. Roll me a spot hidden.
so that we can tell the sheriff.
Yes, that is a good idea.
And I'll put the knife into my satchel.
Okay. So
Nope.
you look around the body, you see no identifying things. He's an artist.
So he's
Artist.
poor.
He's an artist.
He's an
Artists,
artist. He's
like-
poor.
No,
No,
not to have identification. Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't have any credit cards.
Let's see.
Actually, no. You find an ID, but it's covered in his blood. So
Oh.
it's blood soaked, so you can't make out any details of it.
All right. Yeah, we'll just let the sheriff know that we found a body out here.
Yeah.
That should be fine.
Okay,
see.
so what are you doing? You're going to go follow
I'm
the blood
taking-
trail, or are you going to go?
I assume the blood trail is where he was murdered, so we should follow that instead, right? Because that
Well-
might lead us to where the
The others are.
hideout is. Yes.
Because it definitely looks like he was stabbed, so I don't think this was an animal's doing.
Yes. There's a woodpecker around.
I was thinking more predator sound there myself.
Wait a sec. We found the dagger here.
Yeah. He could have grabbed it as defense, but he could have stabbed somebody
Yeah.
with it. He could have his defense
I
trying to
don't
get back
get it.
to civilization, back to the town.
Maybe he stabbed all his friends and they stabbed him and he collapsed here.
I think we
Very
should.
often the body will have. Well, it's not very often the victim will be carrying the murder weapon.
Well, the murder
That's
weapon's maybe
true.
not his murder weapon, but it could be the murder weapon of all his friends.
It's possible he could have grabbed it off of his attacker.
That's also true. I think we should take the dagger.
I've
should we
already
leave
what
the dagger or
this
take-
dagger, and I open up my satchel.
Oh, you've taken the dagger already.
Yeah.
All right, perfect.
Oh,
Thank you.
okay. Very professional.
Yeah.
Well, it's an artifact.
An artifact of murder. Well, yeah. That's
Funding.
True. All artifacts.
Need funding.
Let's follow the blood trail. I would say that would be
Okay.
advisable because
Okay.
Mhm.
yeah, that seems much more some people are murdering people out here, then
Okay.
we've got to be much.
Mm.
Well, since you find the blood trail, I don't need to roll spot hiddens and that. You can tell it was a gushing wound. There's
Okay.
points where it goes away, but then you look a bit further up and you see blood on trees, a handprint here and there. Now I want everyone to roll spot hidden again.
Oh, spot hidden. I thought you were going to do sanity.
No, not that.
Very good at spot hidden.
Nope.
Yeah.
Yep.
Please, please, please succeed. Yes.
There it is.
Okay. Wentworth
Syrinscape.
and Keiko and Nevada. You all see the glint of a scope.
Oh.
Oh,
Wait, like a hunting scope?
duck.
Yeah.
Duck, duck, duck. Okay, duck, ducking. Running behind a tree, ducking.
Dodge.
Okay, now
Yeah.
he needs to roll a luck check. Okay, so that is... Sorry about this. I wasn't expecting you to run across this person as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna guess that we're all ducking.
Yeah, dodging.
Okay.
We just hear them go duck.
Quack.
I'm the only one who failed. Frick.
Okay.
Did too.
I'll get a group luck check. So everyone roll a luck check, please.
Okay.
So the one that fails the worst.
Nope. Ah, that was a hard fail for me.
Oh, that was pretty bad. Yeah.
Well, so, is someone, Dr. Jones, did you roll your luck?
I did, but it didn't come through. It's a 93.
Ooh.
Okay. 93, so, but that's a critical fail. Well, not critical fail, but a hard fail.
It's close. Well, my 93 is worse than Kiko's 93
Oh, so,
Mhm.
yeah,
because
no,
I've
so
got
both
less
have-
luck.
All right.
I think I'm
so
the
that
target here.
means. Sorry about
And this
this.
is how luck works. This is why the keeper always asks to get you to spend luck.
Yep, because I'm an evil bastard. Okay. All right. What's
As long as I
his
don't have
skill
bad
set?
dreams.
Yes. What's his skill set on rifle?
Rifle, shotgun, versus my dodge, I believe.
No, I'm saying what's his one? So he's using his bolt action.
Oh.
Do you want me to roll dodge?
Yeah, you can roll dodge. Because you can get the roll dodge with bonus dice because you saw the scope.
Okay. Oh god.
Oh god.
Oh,
Please bonus dice. No. Yes. 9.
Okay. I don't know.
Wait, is that real good? Wait, no, that's 90.
I don't
No,
think that's
bad.
good.
That's
remember,
still
it's
another 90.
That's still a 990. They haven't got the bonus dice set. You get a bullet in your shoulder.
Oh.
Oh, actually, no. I'm gonna be no shoulder. You lose 2 hit points.
Only 2. That's
Oh no.
pretty impressive. Only 2.
The 1920s, bullets don't do as much damage.
No,
It's
no,
also
they do.
is also extreme. He had to get an extreme success to do more than 2.
Yeah.
And he wasn't really shooting to attack, he was shooting to wound. He wants to scare you off.
Hide.
Yeah. Ow.
Yeah, hiding.
We're not deer.
Stay away! You can't get me. The dreams get me, but you don't get me. You won't get me.
Oh my god.
They seem
crazy.
a little bit.
So,
Do you want to say anything to him? Apart from Al?
Um.
I'm gonna yell.
Al's
Excuse
small.
us! No, excuse us. We're just passing through. Don't worry about us. We're just trying to find a way back to civilization.
I'm going to
Who are you?
Don't look at me. The forest The forest is alive. The dreams. I dream about things in the water. Metal cylinders. You've been having dreams too, haven't you? It's all around us. Don't go further. The further you go, the more the dreams you get, the more you want to go to the lake. That's where we have a hideout, you see. We just thought it was whiskey. The bad whiskey's out here, the logging cabin. But no, everyone else has the dreams too. It calls to us, you see. It calls us to the lake. It calls us. You hear the rifle clicking again. But it's not going to take me. It's not going to get me. You hear another gunshot. And all is still.
I'm gonna slowly peer out.
You see.
Oh,
Sorry, I was late.
I slowly peer out, and then I hear.
Damn 1920s ammo.
Yeah.
And you can go up to it. You don't need to worry about it. You see one of the... Oh, I'm trying to figure out the guy's name. This isn't the main guy. This is one of the other two.
Eugene Clayton or the bartender?
This is the barkeep owner, actually.
Okay.
oh.
So if I spotted a target range type thing in his bar, that would have given me a little bit of warning that he has a rifle.
Did find guns underneath his counter.
True. But he thought he'd taken the guns. Okay.
And
No, he
I
took
looked
his,
down at the
he took his
body
rifle.
and then turned to you and like, it's my bar now.
Hey, look at me.
What is
Oh,
that?
I mean, it's your bar now.
Nothing. Don't worry about that.
Man has died here. It's not really inheritance thing.
The
going
man
on.
was crazy. He shot me.
But you need to get that looked at.
Yeah, I'll do
Yeah,
first aid.
Okay.
I'm sure it's got something to do with cocaine, but I'll try some first aid.
I'd recommend not coming over here and looking.
Would you like to push that roll?
Oh God, yes. It's a 50-50.
If you fail to push,
I've
if
already.
you fail to push of the roll, you
Gonna be
will
hurt.
lose use of the arm. Well, it will give you a negative bonus on. Oh, give you a penalty dice on all attacks with that hand. Is that? Oh, actually, I'm gonna roll d4. Which one's your primary hand? Your left or right?
Right.
Is that-
Okay,
Is that
so
my
if it's
dex?
1 or 2, it's your right. If it's 3 or 4, it's your left. Ready? It's a 4. So it's on your left hand.
My
So you don't get the penalty. You don't get a penalty dice to.
Still gonna push the roll.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's a
Okay, yeah.
50-50.
All right. So, with the help of Keiko, you bandage it up enough to actually mean there's no nink. You're going to feel it when it's cold. There's going to be always be that reminder of this forest, but it's not going to give you any damage, any
And that's
penalty.
why the cocaine.
Hmm
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
If you apply it this way, it works very, very nicely.
Just rub it on the gums a little bit and you'll be good.
No, you rub it on the wound,
Oh,
and then
yes.
the gums.
So you sterilized the
yeah.
wound. You looked after it.
Yes.
Because you did first aid to it, you'll get a hit point back.
Yay!
Yay!
I'm now on 9, so 8.
Yeah, you're an 8.
Not dying.
Because first aid on a wound is +1 per day of no more damage. So if you get no more damage today, you'll get another +1 for tomorrow.
Yeah.
If
So this guy's
anyone-
crazy,
This guy was crazy. He was talking about
gonna-
dreams.
but he also said that they had a hideout at the lake.
Yes, he
gonna,
did say that.
I'm gonna look over the body. I wonder if there's any like evidence of like substance abuse.
Okay. If you want to say that out loud, I'll let Keiko roll biology.
Okay. Fine, I'll let you.
Roll that
Otherwise,
70
would just be
skill.
Did sound pretty crazy.
no substance abuse.
Okay.
You smell a bit of whiskey on his breath. He's been trying to self-medicate, but that's all you find.
He's crazy.
No, he's not.
Oh.
It's
He was not crazy. He was scared for his life.
Well, maybe he had a traumatic incident in his childhood and there's a flashback. But something
most
spooked him.
likely.
And
He
Yeah,
was
it's possible
spooked.
that-
He was scared shitless, but he
Something
was
spooked him,
sane.
and
It's
he
possible that a lack
genuinely
of water or food might have
believed-
caused hallucination.
That is true. I've heard of the. Was it called cabin fever?
Something like that.
Yeah.
I got cabin fever.
Maybe he got separated from the group, or
well, the blood trail
Exile falls through.
came to him, but he
No,
didn't.
the blood. He was camped out, pretty
Hmm.
much watching, but the blood trail goes by where he was camping.
Well, let's take that rifle and I start my archaeology on him,
Okay.
as in I'm searching his body.
Yep.
But trying to persuade using the archaeology skill.
You find one more bullet for the rifle, so he had one bullet left.
We have a rifle with one bullet.
That's what you
Anyone?
need sometimes.
Sure. Give me that. Everyone else has some sort of self-protection, right?
Yes.
Well, I bought the umbrellas for a reason.
I thought that was for shade, but yes, please give me the rifle.
Okay,
That
for
would-
2 reasons.
Thank you. Thank you.
What rifle did he have?
it could be like the umbrellas from what's that?
I'm sorry, I was looking at it earlier. It said .3006 bolt action rifle.
Okay. Yep.
I'm just trying to remember now. I can't.
Hmm?
Spy show and they're British.
The
It's
Avengers.
New. No, new spies.
No, there was original series called The
Yeah.
Avengers, which
no,
was
like
spies.
I'm talking like new.
Oh.
All right,
I
so I'll just make a
I
note
can't
of
really
that.
think of, like,
So it's
I
308.
remember one of the movies was And the Golden Circle.
the Kingsman.
Kingsman, yeah,
Oh,
Kingsman.
God, no.
The umbrellas from the Kingsman.
Yuck.
I'll make a note of that and add it as we go to the next RP.
Yeah.
Roll. Rifle plus 1 shot.
So
Actually, there'll be
if
2
there's more
shots. 'cause
blood
we-
that goes past him, let's see where the blood comes. See
Okay.
where everything happened.
So he
Yeah.
like practically had nothing on his body.
No, he had
was-
nothing on his body.
He was probably suffering from malnourishment and dehydration.
Dehydration.
Yeah, he wasn't expecting to be here out this long because you would assume this is the person who shot first.
Okay.
Okay, let's find where this blood trail goes and see if we can find something in this woods.
All right.
Okay. All right. Another couple of hours pass.
Okay.
Are they okay?
Yep. just
Was that
scared
actual
me.
game sound or?
Nope.
So I think
That was a door somewhere.
Wasn't me.
And there's a dog.
Oh,
All right,
no.
so- A few hours later, you actually run into the artist camp. It's getting close to dusk now. It's getting close to 3 p.m. local around the time as the forest is. It's getting darker faster, and you if you look up to the northeast, there's going to be a service track. But you come to the artist camp and you see where the artist escaped from. See the blood trail leading the forest. Now there are 4 sleeping tents here, two of which were used by a man and woman, with only a single occupancy of the 2. 2 other larger tents. One was a large communal tent, apparently used for cooking, although the stove is long since gone cold. The last tent is also comparatively large and seems to be used as a painting studio. Easels lie broken, paint and brushes appear crushed, and canvases litter the floor. And that's what you see. actually.
Hello? Is there anybody here?
Is anyone here?
Hello.
Is anyone left?
Is anyone okay?
Looking in the mess
Is
hall.
anyone got a rifle about to shoot us? If you are, please tell us. It's only fair.
Mess hall.
You hear nothing.
Is there any does it look like people were in the middle of eating or in the middle of preparing food or
No preparing food. You see a couple of half finished paintings at the communal center, and you see some completed paintings, and that's it.
so it doesn't look like they just up and left?
No,
in a
there was a
rush.
struggle here.
There was a struggle.
There was a struggle.
Was it animalistic or was it human?
Yeah, we should probably look for hints of any kind of claw mark or
All right, roll me spot hidden.
any ammunition based things. Anything to kind of hint at either.
Blood?
Lots of blood.
That'd happen kind of. Oh no,
Good.
that's the wrong thing.
No.
Spot hidden. Yes. Dang it. I'm not very good at spot hidden.
Alright. All right, so we've got 2 rolls. Sweet. Okay.
Am I one off the next one?
50. Yeah, you'll be 1 off.
I'll spend a luck to go extreme.
Okay. You reveal notebooks, various art pads, some party completed all canvas paintings. You also, again, find another discarded rifle. And since you got extreme success, you get 5 ammo for it. That's the same model as the one that Mr. Wentworth has. So you have a bit more ammo for your rifle.
So
And if you want to, you can
All the
swap. You
guns.
can swap rifles to see which one's the best one. There's
So
no
did
major
they
difference.
find burn marks and things.
And you see a large Texas gallon hat.
Well, we found some of. Well,
I believe that one was Brian.
How large?
Big, large Texas hat.
The biggest?
You can use it as a tent.
Oh, what? That's a big hat.
that's a big.
It's
hat.
Wow.
It's a gallon. It's a gallon and a half hat. All right, now
See,
is
Wentworth?
anyone looking?
This is a hat.
Is anyone looking at the paintings, or are they just ignoring them?
I guess I am.
Okay.
So there wasn't any burn marks or
Oh, there's drags. There's dragging marks. People have been taken away from here forcefully.
so there's no by burn marks I mean from gunfire hitting things or anything like that.
No, there's no powder burn marks. They came fast, and if a weapon did go off, it was point blank, and yet they're still taken away.
And there's no animal marks.
No animal marks this far out. Actually, yes. Roll me a listen check, everyone. If you're saying this out loud, it's everyone listen check. If it's just you thinking this, it's your own personal listen check.
I'd say I'm generally speaking kind of trying to ramble off. There's no.
All right.
Trying to discern
Everyone-
basically if it was animal or human.
Everyone who succeeds to listen check, roll. You hear nothing.
I don't hear
Literally,
anything.
you don't hear anything. There's no natural sounds at all. It's eerily quiet. You actually have to focus on it. You expect to hear the bird sound. You expect to hear the sound of river. You expect to hear everything from nature. You hear nothing.
Everyone, do you hear that?
Hear what?
Exactly. There
Exactly
isn't
what?
any sound. Listen, there's no sound.
But I'm sure there's sound.
What was that?
Nothing. You hear nothing. Everyone roll a sound check.
Ah,
You gotta share that sanity around, huh?
You gotta
Yeah.
share it.
he roped me into that one.
Mhm.
Please.
Wow.
Ooh.
Yeah!
Oh my goodness.
I'm sorry, Nevada.
Nevada, you've been into it's quiet as a tomb here. You're used to tombs. You know that this isn't a natural sound.
It's
You know
cursed.
something like this always
You know
happens, right?
something's wrong.
Yeah.
One of those
Everyone who
curses again.
succeeded a sanity check will lose one sand. You still lose a sand, but you don't lose. For this one, what was this one again?
So
Because we've jumped
basically,
We've jumped
you just
around at
had the
least 2
equivalent
days.
of the music always changes when the boss music
Yeah, you got this is the equivalent of music, the boss music.
music
Okay.
changed.
Right, so
Well, me and Lois got an extreme both got extreme success.
yeah, doesn't matter on sand checks, unfortunately.
Yeah,
Okay.
you can still lose.
Yeah,
But that usually
you-
indicates it's a
everyone
big
else
one.
has lost 1. I rolled a d6 for you because we're on as a d3, so you lose 3 sand.
Okay, that's bad.
How much have you lost in this day today so
5
far?
total.
Whoa.
Okay.
You doing okay, buddy?
It's okay. It's okay. It's just another curse.
How much do you have to lose in a day to have to roll for temporary insanity?
I don't know. I think it's 6 or 5.
We'll say 6 to keep you safe. You'll feel a bit unhinged. If you see something else, which you will in a few minutes, if someone points it out.
Because someone is looking at the paintings,
Yep, someone's looking at the painting.
Oh shit.
which I knew.
True enough. True enough.
Okay, you see a series of paintings, and now since you saw the paintings and everyone is doing this, I can actually share this one. Where are we? There we are.
About the water, probably.
Okay, artists.
I'm just going to show this to chat on screen. This is the thing for sanity in the rule book, and it's got the thing for Arkham Sanatorium, and it's clawed up with tentacles.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful.
Hopefully this is the right one. You see paintings on the ground. Oh, there's actually a handout now.
Ooh.
Lots of paintings.
Lots of paintings.
I was not looking at the paintings.
Like kind of cool.
The owl, one of the paintings has an owl on a branch peering out into the dark. A deer is looking through the trees into an otherwise deserted wood. These are nice paintings, though. If you took these back, you can probably sell them for a little bit of money. You can tell these were you can technically see this is the final art project for this class. The moon shining down through the trees above. A path snaking its way through the trees. A ground covered in dead yellow leaves.
Oh no.
A dilapidated old cavern, the door open and a dark outline of a figure within. A figure seen from behind, looking out into the black waters as something horrible rises up out of the lake. Now, you haven't hit your sand check yet. You haven't. Other 2 people haven't had dreams yet. So I'll get Wentworth and Cocaine to Keiko to roll a sanity check, please.
We need a counter of how many times we've called her cocaine. The
That's my
cocaine
set.
counter.
I didn't mean it.
I do
just-
have a counter set up on this stream deck, but it counts down, and I haven't been doing it.
Sanity.
Ah, thank you.
I want to finish this game with 100% sanity. Let's see. Come
Oh,
on.
no.
Oh!
Oh
my god!
Hmm.
You are not
It's-
okay.
I just everything starts to connect in my mind. I just hear the water.
This is the
Just
this is
clip
the
that
hangover
real
moment.
quick.
This
All
is
the
just
mathematicals, all the languages in your head.
yeah.
You're going to lose max. You're going to lose 6. And I'm going to roll you a temporary insanity.
It's like, wait, they were talking about the water, and something's going on in this forest. Something's happening. Would I check? Temporary insanity. Okay, and then minus how much? Let's see.
No. You can't. You can't use luck and sanity checks, can you?
No.
It's 5 or more for temporary
Okay, 5 or
insanity.
more. So I got temporary insanity. So
And for me too.
Okay. Hopefully the right one.
Wait, no. That's 5 or more in one sanity check.
One hit. So you're
Yeah.
fine. Battered.
Excuse me while I just make a clip.
Battered.
That's
Alright.
okay. I marked mine for highlights later.
Yeah.
How much?
All
How
right.
much do I lose? How much do I
You
lose?
lose full 6, but that means that you will not lose any more, depending on this. And you've got battered, so I need to check insanity rules.
Okay, so I'm temporarily insane.
You're temporarily insane.
Okay, it sounds like a great time. All right, let's see.
So you've had a bad day.
Let's see.
Sorry, I'm just trying to.
If an investigator loses 5 or more sanity points as the consequence of a single sanity roll, he or she has suffered major emotional trauma.
Yep, I'm just trying to find out because I rolled a sand check. I'm just trying to figure out what battered means. So
Not bode well for me.
RP amongst yourself while I'm trying to work this
Yeah.
out.
There's something out there.
No,
you
there's
know what?
not.
What?
You know
The
what? I'm
boy
going
was
to give
talking
you
about-
a mania where every time you can't stop for the next until you complete a full rest. You can't not talk about this. This is shattered you. You're an old man. This has shattered you. You've just gone something in the woods,
Something out there.
and someone has to pretty much slap you to get you to anywhere seem normal. However,
Line.
after a few minutes, you go back to being talking about this.
There's nobody out there. It's okay. Just shut up.
It's coming to get us.
There's
That was
nothing
was
to
talking
it.
about- The boy
We're
was
in
talking
the
about it. The artist is talking about it. No, the artists have seen it. The man that shot himself has seen it as well. There's something there. There's something in the water.
The man who shot
Dream.
himself was
Dream.
just upset
The
because
dream. They
he
knew
failed
they-
his kidnapping.
They knew
Yes,
we
and
were
there are-
coming.
There are multiple creatures throughout this woods. He could have confused it for anything.
It knew we were coming. It gave me the dream before we came to the forest.
What do you mean
It
it?
knows.
What is it?
Nothing
It's
is it.
the thing in the pictures. It's there.
Slap.
I swear.
Thank you, Will. That's brilliant.
I think golf clap.
Professor Jones,
Clip that as well.
I'm sorry.
Snap out of
Sorry.
it.
It's just I've never seen people die like this in front of me. It's probably something like that. I've lived my life in a library, so
I know you need a better library.
not one that people die at.
Well, maybe
It's-
one with pictures, so you can see artwork for what it is. It's just artwork. There's nothing there.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Fair enough.
You are really powering through this campaign.
Yeah, we.
All right. Actually, no, we'll do this. To the north of you, where the road is, because there's artists. They don't like to rough it. There's a road up above the head.
Oh, so they're glamping.
They're glamping, yeah.
But
They're
either
kind of
way-
camping that if you want to go camping, but they've got like a giant caravan at the back. So they think they're roughing it. They have all the modern amenities.
Yep.
You hear, actually, No, I'm going to give this to you. We've had enough spot hiddens for the moment and listens. You hear a truck driving by.
Is that a truck?
Why would
The
they be
roads
out
out
here?
Are there any roads here?
There's a service road up the top.
Oh.
Bye.
Be a ranger or something.
I thought everyone was.
No, there's a service road. There, remember, there's also the geologists are out here as well.
Oh. See. All right. We should warn them of this. Something's happening in this forest, so we should
Yes,
try
if they
to.
don't know about the criminals, we should definitely warn them about that.
Exactly.
Yeah, warn them about what's going on because it's not a good place, and I don't think it's very safe. Let's see if we can flag them down.
Okay, you walk up to
Awesome.
the service road. We're about half an hour, 45 minutes, and another truck comes by.
It's like hitchhiker's thumb.
You see the car. It's a ute. So it's like a service truck. So
Pickup truck.
It's
isn't
pickup truck. It's a working truck. It's people. It's made for work. And who's the person who's in the truck? James Stanton is driving today. He's one of the engineers from. Okay. He drives up, looks at you, raises an eyebrow, and says, "Can I help you?"
It's not safe in these forests at the moment. We suggest you head back to town.
Why? What's happening?
Murderers.
Some dangerous criminals have entered these woods.
Oh. Do you know where?
Everywhere. They're all over the place.
We don't know exactly where they are. That's why it's
The hideout was near the lake, wasn't it? Isn't that what they said?
The lake.
like elbow you.
But it's possible they might have fled somewhere else.
Haven't you heard? There's like everyone's out here looking for them. You shouldn't be out here driving around. It's too dangerous.
How long have you been out here?
Oh, a while now. I forget the guy. It's Mr. Strong sent us out here. We're the geology team. We're investigating the reports of the minerals that was found here. He just wants to make sure they're not toxic. He can't handle a scandal about this. So we were sent here to just make sure that the minerals and the crystal you see him blinking.
Crystal?
Are you feeling okay?
Are you okay?
I'm a little bit
I don't-
clammy, thank you. I'm not feeling the best.
I
Right.
don't think it's safe for you to drive.
Yeah,
No,
maybe you should
I'm
go
fine.
back to town.
I'm fine.
Yeah, I think you should head back to town.
I'm fine. No, I'm here, Mr. Strong's orders.
So
do me a quick favor and follow my finger, sir.
You see the eyes follow. There's no things. If anyone wants to roll spot hidden, you have to have a hard success though, because he's in the ute. You're outside the ute, so you can't really see what I want you to see. So it has to be a hard success to see it.
Okay.
Nope.
Team success.
Oh yeah.
Why?
It had
why
to
is-
be you.
Critical
Oh,
failure.
Oh my goodness! Why is
You're very distracted by distracting him.
You're going
Yeah.
like
I'm
this.
just starting to follow my own finger.
You're too focused on doing that to actually pay attention. You're just waving hands in front of your face so you can't actually see anything, like I'm doing to the camera right now. But Mr. Wentworth Avery, you see a bloodstain where every other person's been stabbed, but you've dreamt of being stabbed. This triggers your mania.
Oh.
Sir,
Wentworth?
sir, sorry, Keiko. Can I ask him a few questions? Just a couple of questions. Just a couple of questions.
Sure, just calm down.
Sir. Have you been sleeping well? Have you been sleeping too? In this forest, have you been sleeping? Have you been having the dreams as well? The dreams.
Told you, hasn't he? You'll find him soon. You'll find him very soon.
Find what soon? Find what?
We're coming for you. And the car drives off. Pay attention to anything else.
They're coming. They're coming. They're coming. They're coming.
What?
We need to get-
Wentworth, no one's
Who?
we
coming.
need to get out of this forest.
Nothing is coming.
Oh,
Nothing is-
he said that
something is
quietly to you. You were up to his face, so he was. The rest of that conversation I should have mentioned it earlier,
Yeah.
unless you did a listen check, was just you only.
Yeah. I was just
I'm
trying
sorry. I
to
should
look
have said.
around
I should have said that out
the
loud.
truck.
And did anyone do a spot hidden while they were there?
I was looking around the truck.
I-
That's why I was walking
Did
around
you-
there.
I did a critical fail,
Okay.
so no.
Okay. Did anyone do a success on the spot hidden?
Just a normal success.
All right. In
Because
the
I
back
can
of-
use luck to make my failure a success.
If you want to use luck, you can. I should. And this is my fault. I should have said that when the truck came up. You were looking
Yeah.
around. I do apologize.
Yeah, I was looking around the truck. That's when that was going on. I was looking around, walking
Okay.
around the truck.
So.
I haven't actually rolled for a spot for it though.
All right.
I'll. No. Oh,
Which I didn't say anything anyway.
Okay.
actually, yeah. Let me use that luck.
Okay. Use the luck.
Yes. Use your
I
luck.
need to use what? 4 points.
Okay. In the back of the truck, you see explosives.
Wait.
Oh.
Giant, like blasting caps, dynamite, about 7 crates worth of dynamite.
This isn't normal for
They're,
sort of
they're
festival.
geologists. They were here working for insert name here. Mr.
For the
Strong,
rich guy.
for Lucas Strong, to investigate it. And you heard mentions of minerals, and then you heard him say something about crystal, and he tried to backtrack.
Is there a way that I could stop him before he drives off?
No, he's already driven off.
Okay.
We could shoot out the tires, but we could also shoot the dynamite.
Oh, he's too far away now. This is as
Rifle.
just
I spot
we'll-
it as he's driving
Okay.
away.
yeah. That's what I was gonna say. We retcon it to that,
Yeah.
and you.
Yeah. He had explosives.
Explosives.
I don't think that. I don't think Jane's in a safe spot right now. I think we might have to be going there a bit quicker.
Yeah.
Go. We need to follow. To get there.
Bad feeling.
Go. Follow them. We can make it. It's perfectly fine.
Are you okay,
Yeah,
Wentworth?
Wentworth?
Yes, I'm fine. I'm fine. Don't worry about me. Don't worry about me. I'm just trying to piece it all together. I'm
Do
trying
I have to slap you again?
No. I am perfectly fine.
How about you voice it to the team instead of mumbling like a crazy person?
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to put it together. You know, you've seen me like this before. Whenever I try to figure out books, I'm putting the pieces together. That's all it is. Pieces are coming together for me. They're coming together.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it's getting
All
late.
right. I was just about to say, do you want to camp down for the night?
Yeah, it's getting late.
Yeah.
We've got tents already here. If you want to camp here, not
I feel
ideal.
like people die.
Are you talking about camping at the
here.
artist?
They're not currently here though.
We could camp next to the service road.
Yeah,
At
but
least
there
we'll
could
have
be
a way back.
ghosts.
So we don't camp next to the service road in the artist's campsite. We go to the other side of the service road and make our own campsite.
I suppose it doesn't really make much of a difference.
Yeah.
Or would you like to
Well,
go
do you want to
off,
spend?
off a little bit the road?
Being in a
I
place
feel-
that was attacked
yeah, that's not very. That's not very
kind of
good.
leaves us out in the open at the very least.
But it's already happened
Yeah.
once. What's like? It's not going to happen again.
Let's see.
It's like the war. It's like the war. That's never going to happen again. Everyone is smart enough not to do that type of thing again.
I think we'll be fine anywhere we camp in the forest. We'll be fine. if you feel safer camping in the camp, we can. But if we feel safer near the roads, then we can as well. Is there any lodges nearby? Can we find any? None. All right.
If someone rolls me extreme spot hidden, you'll find one.
Hey, at the artist camp, were there any car tracks?
Oh, there was tracks bodies were dragged away.
Like body tracks?
Yeah. Signs of
hard success.
struggles. Wasn't
Which way
extreme.
did they go?
Towards the lake.
You can spend that.
Should we?
Get to extreme.
And that tasty, tasty luck.
I
How
don't
much luck? Hold on.
I don't think you have yet.
How much
That
luck-
would have been okay. So I'd need a 9, so that's 4 luck. Yeah, I can spend luck.
Okay. And because I want to be a nice help to the artists, 10 minutes of walk away from where the artists were camped, there was a lodge. Nicer lodge than last time. A little bit more defensible.
Yeah. I think we might want to find a way of defending and ourselves at night, and we may want to try to stay up a little bit and share the load of keeping one eye out.
Yeah, like if these criminals are getting more and more dangerous each day, I think it'd be best if one of us stays watch.
Well, if they take take from that truck, they might even have explosives if they take that guy.
Yes.
I mean, they're fun to use for yourself, but less fun when someone else with the criminal mindset have them.
Mhm.
Okay.
Great for taking down trees.
Yes.
All right. Sounds good. So we are.
You're
going
hunkering
to-
down. You're spending the next couple of hours doing defenses to the house.
Whatever we can.
All right.
Yep.
Food,
Um,
and then we're gonna take watch.
All right. Who's
Lewis,
doing?
you're an engineer. What can you do to help us out to stop people from killing us tonight? Blocking the door?
I like stand there. I go up, I grab a chair, and I go up and I pin it into the door.
Okay.
I
I can
was,
work
I was
with this.
thinking something a bit more extreme, but okay.
I can try
know what?
something. Can I
Put a
see what I
picture-
can do?
Roll me a mechanical repair, and you can make the front door inaccessible for a night. So you've pretty much you've turned on the deadbolt.
Why?
Oh.
One luck.
I'm gonna spend the 1
Spend the 1.
because it's 1.
You've looked around. You spotted the bed. You've jerry-rigged the situation. Even if someone tries to open the door, you'll get alarmed. You get warned. There'll be
enough noise.
enough noise to at
someone-
least wake one of you.
At least
Okay.
if someone's awake keeping watch.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's windows though. Either way.
If someone wants to spend an hour finding wood and boarding it up, I'll let that happen. Depends how much you want to go to make this a defensible situation. Also, we don't know if Wentworth has told everyone that they're coming yet.
Didn't
I've-
mention it.
No, has he said it out loud yet to people?
Yeah, I
Still
haven't-
putting the pieces together.
I haven't heard it
Or
yet.
the other thing
Sure.
is, will people believe him because that guy's currently got a temporary mania?
No, he's crazy.
Okay.
I'm mumbling
It's
things
just-
a little bit.
I've just.
Yeah.
It's the foaming at the mouth. Yeah, the foam.
And the crazy eyes.
It's happening.
It's
here.
mostly the crazy eyes.
Something beyond our understanding is happening here.
I'll spend some time to try to board up the windows if I can.
Okay.
Get some little bit of defense happening.
Now, what would you need to roll for that?
Probably a skill I don't have anything.
What's your survival? 10?
Yeah.
Okay, roll me survival. It just dictates how long it's going to take you. If you succeed on it, it's going to take you an hour. If you don't, you're going to be pushing into 3 hours.
What about natural world? If I can just find a big, like, stump to try to put into it, or not stump it, like a big rock to like jam in?
No, I'll accept natural world as well.
It's just a little bit better. It's not great.
Yep.
Yeah.
You break a window.
But that's 81 out of 30. It could have been 81 out of 10.
Yeah. You break a window.
I
Do you need
tried.
some help with that?
Well, yeah. I'm trying. I'm not really... I'm used to breaking things in, like breaking into tombs, not repairing them or showing them up.
Maybe I can help a little. And can I make a natural roll check?
Yeah, you can make a natural roll. This is to fix up his mistake, so it has to be a hard success.
Guessing this is
Okay.
happening while I'm doing the door, so I
Yep.
can't help.
Yeah.
Strange success.
You fix it.
Wow, that's awesome.
You wedge. Damn it! You wedge the piece of
You ruined
stump.
the DM's plans.
You wedge the piece of stump inside the window, and you think, no, actually, with the extreme success, it's not going to move. You can pretty much throw Wentworth at it. It's not going to move.
We may want to have to throw Wentworth if he goes crazy, though.
It's
Okay, so you made this in a pretty defensible situation. Do you feel safer at the moment?
In theory, yes. In reality, yeah, no.
Yeah.
Murder is in this forest.
No, this forest is a kill. This. Okay, now how annoying do I want to be? All right, so who's doing? Give me. Actually, I'm going to do this.
Also, ghosts of the forest.
Yeah, it's ghosts. Where the hell is?
Now, we've got about 20 minutes to go, or
Yep,
25.
I know.
Do you want to end it there, or...
No, we're going. There's a little bit I need to do first.
Okay.
That nightmares, probably.
There you go. We'll go.
Has this-
All right. Give me order of watch.
Who wants to go first?
I do. I want to go first.
All right.
So you can open the door. Well, the
Okay, who's
window.
next? So Will.
No. I will go first.
Okay, so Emmy.
Oh,
Go
okay.
first.
I'm sorry, but you're crazy.
I wanted to go first. Alright,
For-
that's fine.
Okay. Actually, if you want to debate this, opposed power roll.
Power.
Or persuade.
I'm not
No,
sure if
no,
Wentworth
if-
would fight
if-
for-
If you want to, you can try to persuade Wentworth to sleep and try to relax and give him a break. But however, he won't do a watch. So you have to share the night's watch between the rest of you three. That's a trade-off.
Power.
Yes.
There's power.
No,
my
if you
power.
if you persuade him,
Can I do
you-
power?
no, it'll have to be persuade because you're pretty much trying to tell a crazy man not to go to bed.
Psychology. You're trying to
Actually,
tell him...
psychology
My
as well.
power is so much better than my persuade.
Can I do psychology? Oh, I was going to try psychology.
You can
instead.
try psychology if you want. You're pretty much trying to tell him to go to bed.
Yeah.
You
I feel
reverse psychology on him.
that.
Doesn't work.
And I can't
Yep.
spend that
I-
many points of luck.
No.
I think
It's supposed to be a
think this is
3-session
fine.
show.
All right.
I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm
Are
fine.
you sure, Wentworth?
I'm fine. I
Oh.
think
Keiko
I
hasn't
just
rolled
need-
yet.
Oh, right.
I just need some time to contemplate my life.
Yep.
Nope.
So we'll be the first one. Then it will be. Sorry, Wentworth will be the first, and then Lewis. Who's next after that? Jones or Keiko?
I guess I can do it.
Okay, Keiko, and then Jones will be the primary one. Okay. Everyone else, apart from Will, goes to bed.
You've all
And
made
if
a
someone
terrible
kills
mistake.
you, wake yourself up.
Yeah, sure. Sounds good.
Okay. Now, everyone who's asleep, you are going to all get a dream.
Let's see.
I'll come with you in a moment. Will,
Yeah, sounds good.
I'm guessing sanity check.
not yet.
Oh.
Oh,
Have to decide which one I'm going to give you.
There's so many choices.
So
many
many
ways
choices.
to terrorize you.
Oh yes.
On the music set.
Lake if possible, please. Water or lake.
I was going to do
A creepy one?
Yeah.
Good. Creepy is good. I like creepy.
Oh.
this is the one I like for creepy.
Okay.
Alright,
Now,
my
I have to say...
computer is chucking a hissy fit right now.
Okay. Do you want me to wait or you're all good for the moment?
Aha! There we go.
Okay, sweet. All right. I'm going to explain this for everybody, but it's going to be a shared dream, but you are not in the same dream. You stand on the shore of a stagnant lake. Black, stinking water lies beneath you, while the pale moon above reflects off its oily surface. An unhealthy yellow glow shines through the wooden tree line surrounding the lake. You feel their presence behind you, blocking your retreat. You stood there for hours, and now you know the time is finally at hand. Strange light pulses from beneath the water. Tendrils rise from the surface, writhing and twisting in the cold night air. At the ends, the lids open and blink, revealing inhuman eyes that look into your soul. An array of metallic spikes begin to thrust upwards as something huge rises to greet the night, like polished metal that glistens in the moonlight. The spines writhe and flex. You feel a sickening stab as something plunges into your chest. You awake streaming. Roll a sanity check for me, please. You don't want to fail this one.
Oh.
I guess I'm failing.
No, you don't. Will, you don't get the stream. You're
I know.
awake.
Oh, I
you
just passed.
I'm just saying everybody else.
Oh.
Louis like wakes
Oh.
up with a very loud scream.
Yeah, actually, no, I'll tell you that. All right, so we're going to roll a d6. Okay, so for the person who who succeed, you take 1 sanity point loss.
Okay, not bad.
Lewis, I have to go for a d10 here.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Now, before I roll this, does anyone donate money?
Does anyone want to donate money?
Anyone want to donate money? Help.
Save these poor souls.
Let's see.
All right. 3, 2, 5 points.
5 points.
Five on one.
Oh no.
Hey, Google. Stop.
That's a mania.
That's a mania. What am I going to give you?
Oh, I've been doing the wrong thing.
Hmm? Oh, yeah. Okay, so yeah, it's...
I think I accidentally took sanity away instead of luck.
Okay, that's fine.
I'm just trying to remember how much was taken away.
You're spending your sanity. You're spending your sanity as your luck. Wow,
I
that's
can't
even
read,
worse.
okay?
No, that's even worse.
I can't read.
That's a more dangerous
You
system.
still lose 5 san. And
I'm
the...
just
Well, what mania? am I
Trying to
going
think
give you?
how much sanity I've lost in total.
Uh,
I think
oh, it
I've
has-
only lost 1.
Just want to point out that
And then I...
Game Reaper just said in chat. No, it's more fun to see them lose their minds instead of donating.
Yeah, why would you pay?
Well,
This is
Yeah.
behavior for.
If you donate $6, we all get to roll a d10, and that may be to their luck or to their sanity. So bonus or minus.
Okay, you are going to get...
Yeah, I think that's right.
Actually, no.
That is right as it's gonna get.
I'm going to get... You're going to faint.
Me?
Yep, you're fainting. You wake
Oh.
up screaming, then you faint.
Just like eyes roll back in the head. Oh.
Yeah, you've passed out for the night. No one's going to be able to rouse you until for about the next 8-9 hours. Dead to the world. No one can rouse you. This has been a massive shock to your system. How's that work? Which means that everyone else is running a longer watch time. Which means that all listen checks are going to be with negative penalty dice. How's that sound?
Not good,
Sounds terrible.
but I didn't hear what you said. Because I had
Sounds
disadvantage.
Oh,
Oh, good. Ah, nice.
okay. Now, so who's in? Okay, now, Will,
Yes.
you hear a knocking at the door.
Hello?
Hello.
Oh.
You've had the dreams. You see, just under the door frame, it's not fully flush on the door, a light blue glow.
I get up. I walk over towards the door.
Now, the door has been secured, so you can't open it without a
Yeah.
strength check against the door to open it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna walk over towards the door and just kind of see if I can like feel what's behind the door. Can I just kind of?
You don't feel anything. All you feel and hear is, he's come to you, You've been chosen. He wants you to join us. He is going to be the one who saves us all. We need to get the crystals to the lake. We need to free him. Of every crystal we recover, he becomes more powerful. And soon we can go to the town. Soon we can enter and get more servants for the master. You want to help us, don't you? You see this little blue metallic object come through one of the windows, smashing it. Everyone who's asleep, roll a listen check with disadvantage.
Guessing not me.
No, you're out of it. You're knocked out.
I'm gonna take a nap.
Great.
So roll your listen check and then roll a dice with it and tell me what the rolls are.
That's an oopsies.
Yep, no, you hear nothing.
Yep, no.
Take this. It will show your friends the way.
Oh no.
Roll me a power check, please, Will.
Please don't turn us into a cult.
Please spend luck.
You're gonna stab us.
All right. I want to fail. Yes. No.
Hard success.
I would like to make my success a failure.
You reach over and pick it up. Looking at your companions. You walk over to Miss Russo. And that's right into today's story, everybody.
Oh no.
Nice. Miss Russell has a very manly voice.
She is.
Hi, I'm Miss Russo.
I have to go to the other one to do the.
The female. There you go.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, but we'll hold screen.
So I spent the session going between two different sound programs,
Yeah.
like the sci-fi and the fantasy one, because I know where things are in the fantasy.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for that. As I don't know, are we going through this like maybe in 2 sessions than 3?
Depends how everything else goes in certain situations.
Yeah.
You're going to get through it in 2.
Yeah, because we are
Okay.
we are very much pushing through. We're not spending all the time doing library use, which is unlike and very not like a normal Call of
No
Cthulhu
libraries. There's no libraries in the forest. What are you talking about? Can't do it.
I don't have any cars to repair.
Yeah.
I
You
sh-
should be inside.
You secured the house. They could have just walked in.
Yeah.
True.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'm really enjoying this. Thank you so much, Mr. Live Producer, for doing this. For
You're welcome.
putting on Call of Cthulhu. I like Call of Cthulhu. I'm not ashamed to say that. And it's nice to see people that aren't as familiar with it as well enjoying it. It's fun playing the victim sometimes. And when you said there was paintings, I'm like, oh god, no. It's not the dead bodies, it's the arts and crafts. That's what's going to get you. Paintings, masks.
Demon arts and crafts.
Yeah.
Look at the terror, but look at the fine paint. Look at the fine stroke work.
Yeah, no, it's always arts and crafts.
Makes you feel like it's really there.
Sculptures.
It must have taken them so long. That's so terrifying.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's all bad. But no, thank you for running this. We'll do our outros. Mr. Live Producer, would you like to do your outro and whatnot?
Yep, I am MrLiveProducer. I have been your keeper for this horrible, horrible session where people may die or go insane, or we've actually had one person go insane. I mainly do VR production and I do VR work on my Twitch channel. Follow me there, and yeah, hope everyone's enjoyed this descent into terror.
And of course, you can find Mr. Live Producer at Mr. Live Producer on Twitch and Twitter and everything else, bits and pieces. Game of Princess, would you like to do your outro of who you are and if people can find you anywhere if you like them to find you, stalker type thing or non-stalker?
Not really. On Discord, my Discord name is GamerPrincess998, but that's it.
Okay.
We'll get you on Twitch soon.
Yep. But thank you also for coming in and just jumping in for this slot. Yeah, it's much appreciated.
Yeah. No, this was super fun. Like.
Emmy.
Hi, I'm Emmy Rabbit, but you guys can call me Emmy. I am the owner of Gathering of Nerds. We're a Twitch group who does D&D one-shots, and we've got a whole bunch of other stuff in the works, so look out for that. And this has been fun. Surprised I haven't gone totally insane yet.
We're
But,
getting
you know,
there. I think we're all getting there.
We're very
Get the
slowly getting
keywords
there.
yet.
It might help
Yeah.
if I take away the right stats.
Yeah, but if you're spending
Yes,
sanity to pass rolls, that's not a good one.
I can't read.
I blew my luck twice, so I didn't have to spend a little bit of sanity. Speaking of sanity and lack of, and going insane, Will.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I hope everyone enjoyed the episode today. It's been really fun playing Call of Cthulhu. I used to play like board games with all this stuff. So like Elder Sign, Arkham Horror, and stuff like that. I played those all the time. I never actually played the RPG, and this is really fun. I liked it a lot. I didn't know that Wentworth is gonna go crazy this quickly, but it's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine.
He's an old man.
He's an old man.
It's just
Elderly are more prone.
It's just the dementia setting in, guys. It's okay. It's fine.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
like, this is supposed to be like, this is going to be a shorter game than you'd normally have. We've done The Haunting before, which is a super short game where it's just trap upon trap upon trap. This has got a few of those. But think of a long-running campaign of how hard it is to keep sane in a long-running campaign. The smallest thing can trigger, and just talking to your party can trigger everyone else hitting the sanity rolls, and it can snowball. So, like, there's so much.
Hear that?
No, I didn't hear it.
No, I mean from the game.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like, I just had a bad dream.
yeah,
Talk about it. Everyone roll sanity check.
yeah.
If I'm going insane, everyone else is going insane too.
Oh,
What are you guys talking about?
Listen,
absolutely.
We don't share here.
Yeah,
We share.
yeah. So no, absolutely. That's what Call of Cthulhu is about. It's like, we're just investigating. We're just normal people. We're not heroes. We don't have feats. We don't have superpowers. We're just people.
We suppress our issues in this household.
Yeah, I think that may be needed. But thank you for coming. My name is Carl Goblin. We probably won't have anything on tomorrow because I've got to do quite a few things in the back end of the system or in the show channel and etc. But we'll be back on Monday. That'll be Sunday for the USA time. And we'll have our single class challenge, which is actually a multi-class challenge. We're trying to get some TPKs there. We're trying to get some deaths. There's a respawn mechanism, but we don't want a group of multi-class characters getting through the mini dungeon without at least a single death. So, although that said, they're not looking like they're getting anywhere through the dungeon. We've gone through a whole session and they're not even a level, so they're really, really slowly going through, which means they're probably not going to get through. So they're going to have to probably speed run for a couple of sessions to catch up. We've also got the Rise of the Goblin Lords. We're kind of having a whole total reboot. We had a TPK this week, which kind of was getting to be expected. And so we're having a full reboot of that. All new characters, new players as well are coming in. 1, maybe 2, possibly even 3 new players coming in. But that also means more artwork. So I've got to think of that side of things. Yeah, I know, you're the commissioned artist. So you're thinking, yes, money coming to me, yes.
I kind of need it, I'm going to be honest.
So that's happening as well, and we've got the birthday coming up as well on the 3rd USA time, 4th Australia. So 2 years we've been running this almost to the day, and so we're going to be doing a Call of Cthulhu one shot, which is a solo campaign, a solo game, which is a choose your own adventure. So we want to get as many people in chat as possible, and you can actually do voting on what the decisions on everything we do. So it's going to be a bit slow, but you're going to be able to troll the crap out of everything. And so it's going to be interesting because it actually will teach you how to play Call of Cthulhu as we go through the system. And it's a great way of doing it. So I'm excited to do that. I'm excited to see how badly we go. We may get to play it a few more times instead of just once, because every decision changes the outcome of where we end up. So I think that's about everything. Again, thank you everyone for coming in. It is great to see one of the old great to see Troll Lord Games. It's been a long time since I've seen you under a different name. One of the early supporters of the channel, and it's great to see you back again as well. And of course, Game Reaper, thanks for your support. So we're going to do a raid. We're going to have a credits roll. And again, Syrinscape is all our audio. So thank you everybody for playing and GMing, of course. I think that's everything. So we'll find someone to raid. Bye.
Bye.